All right, I'm in the mood. A little bit of a mood this morning, Steve Areno. A little bit of a mood, my friend. A little bit. I will not let the day when the new Bruce Springsteen song comes out. We'll play at the end of the show. There's a new Cats and Kittens out there. There's a new guy from New Jersey. You're going to like his sound. I'm going to tell you that right now. And as I would say, when I hear this new Bruce Springsteen, could 2020 get any better? I wanted to tweet that out yesterday. Just quote tweet it. Fine, it's more good news. I try not to let things bother me anymore. God knows. I let things slide. I think I'm pretty magnanimous, no?
I would
Benevolent,
say, yeah.
kind.
Compassionate.
Any light on you today, Steve, or no?
Yes.
Staying in the dark in there or no? I like the dark videos.
There's too much light behind me.
That was the issue?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So today's going to be a Bruce day. I'm not... Unfortunately, I'm going to have to put the hammer down today. And I don't like doing that. Right, Marty?
No, you don't.
It's not good, is it?
No, it's not good. You don't like being mean.
It's not, I don't like being mean is correct. I want to give people an outlet. But unfortunately, I think usually a friend of the show is going to be in the crosshairs. And the reason for what is about to be announced, and it feels appropriate, I think. We're going to end the show with new Bruce, begin this show with a little mid-career Bruce. The mid-90s, he was drifting, wasn't with the E Street Band at that point, hadn't done the full solo stuff. We weren't Tom Joad yet. Here's the title song from the Tim Robbins directed film, which I think is an appropriate way to kick off the show today. A bit of a downer, but it's gonna be some sad news. So that felt apropos to me on a Thursday morning, September 10th. Good morning. To all the Minifans out there listening to the Kirk Minihane show on Barstool Sports.
Presented by Barstool Sports.
Presented by Barstool Sports. It's fantastic. Happy to be here this morning. Me and Steve Robinson. And so I haven't spent a lot of time in the last few months talking about our YouTube channel. I really haven't. I think you spend more time on it than we do now. Because I like it. It's a little playground. Everyone gets to have fun. Nobody really cares. Nobody really watches the shows. All the shows stink. So it doesn't matter. And they all get to have a good time and feel like stars and get little Twitter wars and whatever. Highlighted last night by the two YouTube shows, of which I watched a few minutes of both. The Mincel Intel show, which was horrific with DEC. I don't know if you saw any of it or not.
No, I saw them talking about it in the chat.
Just thread. Like, you're mean. Yeah, the two bitching back. But it's listen to the fucking podcast or don't. I don't care.
I know DEC thought he was like going into a shark cage to fight a great white. He's like putting his armor on.
I'm watching all five of them and thinking, I would love somebody to watch this and make an argument for stricter gun control. Is what I thought watching that. I'm just like, really? I mean, who wants any of these people to be alive? So this happens. So I'm like, whatever, they suck. All of them, the whole crew, whatever. Go do it, don't do it. It doesn't matter to me. Have fun, don't have fun. It doesn't matter. So I listened to then I'm like, all right, I'll listen to the OG show. The OG show usually puts me in a good mood.
You've said a lot. You like the OG show. 4
true idiots, Steve from Providence, TJ Hubbard, R.A. Minihane, and Tim from Canton. I mean, all 4 of them would say that they're idiots. So they go on there, and let me be very clear about this before we have the cut I'm looking for when I call for it, right,
yes.
Steve? I don't care that Steve from Providence called Mike the other day and gave him shit. That's his job. I have no problem with that. I have no problem if Steve did that and Mike then did something to himself. That would not be Steve's fault. I shouldn't have a problem. I have a problem if Mike did that, of course. But this is how we do it. With me, Steve says, he calls and makes train jokes and makes jokes about Moss Dudley banging my... Of course, I don't care. You can't do that, then be the guy who gets sensitive when somebody goes after you. That rule number 1. But I don't even care about that. No problem. You want to be, it's the OC show, the original cunts now. That's what they are. That's what that show is now. 4 cunts. So, Steve is whining about something and going after, like, sort of making these veiled threats that somebody's got some burner account and, like, I don't even understand it. Like, I don't even know who it is. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I think I know who it is, but even that's even worse. Somebody cares about Mike. They're defending him. So what? None of that bothers me. I really don't care. Do it all day. Go after me. Include my brothers in it. Do it. I've never complained once. I'll never complain. What really chaps my asshole dry is I cannot believe I heard this on my YouTube channel last night. Did you have an issue with this or no?
Yes, but
are you complicit in this?
No, I actually went back and checked my text messages to make sure that I didn't.
Go ahead. What were you say? You think what?
Oh, I think I might have an issue with it in a different way than you.
Okay, well let's play it. And again, Steve can go on the OG show and make fun of me, and even in private threads yesterday, taking Murchison aside in an argument against me.
I saw.
Did you see that?
I saw that. Yes.
Marty, thoughts?
It's not good.
That's not good, Marty. It's not good.
Not a good look for Steve.
It's not good.
It's a bad look for Steve.
It's not.
Bad day for Providence.
No sweat off my sack. I'll laugh at it, but geez. I mean, you've got a guy now going after, really, I mean, let's be honest, trying to kill Mike.
Yeah.
Right. Which, I mean, again, is that okay, fine, thanks. Okay, so I have some gratitude, but still.
Well, how far into the OG show did you listen?
I kept jumping. You know how it is.
Yeah, because Steve gave, he has a little bit of plausible deniability on what he knew going into that phone call.
Too bad. Oh, with Mike?
Yeah, because...
I don't care. I don't care about any of that. You mean like the Saturday night call with Mike?
No, the call during the show.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
because most of like the darkest shit wasn't on the YouTube show.
But you know, I don't. He should.
Yeah, that's his defense, anyways.
But his job is to come on here and break Mike's balls about an announcement like that. That's part of the deal. That's on Mike. Mike crumbling on that is 100% Mike's fault. I don't blame Steve for anything except I have no issue with anything else. To be very, his job is to be an asshole, to rile shit up, to make. Well, I will say this. I did think of this. When my parents died in 2017. When in the casket, it was nice because my dad was, it was a CPA before he was in business, and like he loved math and stuff. So my son Harry put some like flashcards in his casket and stuff like that, and we put a couple of trinkets in there as well. It was really nice. I didn't realize also that was put in there was Steve's ability to make funny phone calls, because I think that went away in 2017, the last time I checked. So I think that was somewhere in the casket as well. Maybe he'll have to dig it out. I don't know.
Have to exhume.
Yeah, I think we might have to. Why are you saying that about me? What are you doing? Fucking. So all that, I don't care about any of that stuff except for this. This drove me literally fucking crazy. Go ahead.
About the Tuesday before Saco, I called up Mike and I said, Mike, you're probably going to get called up during the live show to do stand-up. And then knowing that could come back and fuck me, because you guys know if you fucking leak something, if there's a plan and it gets leaked, I mean, that typically can look bad upon yourself. But
stop. First of all, I don't know how he knew. Maybe I said it. Maybe I jumped in. Once in a while, I'll jump in and break their balls in that thread and get out. I might have said that.
Yeah.
That is, you are trying to change the show. It's funny for me. Maybe people don't think it's funny. I don't care. It's my show. It's funny that Mike would tank the stand-up. I knew he wasn't going to be prepared for it. I thought it would be funny. It would make him uncomfortable. Now, the fact that Steve told him and Mike still didn't have stand-up ready.
That's my issue.
That's a different argument. That's an argument for later on. That's an argument for later on. I agree. For when Mike comes back, I agree with you on that. That's troubling at best. I have an issue with that. But Steve is playing God on like using his knowledge to affect that's none of his goddamn business. You're a fan of the show. And then you go on the YouTube channel and talk about it? That is fucking crazy.
And not think it was going to be a problem.
Yeah, it's my show, shithead. It's not your job to be nice to people and be like, hey, Mike, have this. Who the fuck do you think you are? So with that, Kirk S. Minihane on September 10th at 8:44 a.m. is issuing a ban on all YouTube channels.
Wow.
On the Kirk Minihane network. A ban. There's no timetable either. Not temporary, could be permanent, but there's a ban right now. I want that tweeted out, Steve. Kirk Minihane, Kirk S. Minihane. This is an official proclamation. Other than, well, I guess, is that a proclamation or no?
Let's call it a fatwa.
Sure, however you want to call it, Steve. That's fine. A fatwa on all, other than we can, because I trust myself, we can obviously tweet out show clips. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, but everything else is good. God, I'll let you tweet this out. Am I overreacting?
I don't think so.
The answer is no.
So if you had a guest coming on and we were planning to ambush them with we had some information that they weren't privy to that looked bad for them, would Steve go and tip that person off and just be like, hey, just so you know, like
he's a Murchison guy, maybe he would.
Kirk's got some information that you're not prepared for.
Yes, and I would say, did you tweet out yet or no?
No.
I say due to the actions of Steve from Providence, or however you want to phrase it. There is so I mean, like it's a situation. it's a situation. So like if Kate and Harry did something wrong, right? And neither one of them would confess who ate a chocolate chip cookie without permission or whatever. You know, if they're both kids, little kids. Until one confesses, Steve, or admits their wrongdoing, all are punished.
Yeah.
So unfortunately for the history buffs, or unfortunately for the beer show, or for my guy, Gig. Yes, Gig. Or for the incels, or for whoever you want. You, if you want to do something. Me, I was planning on doing Mike and the Minifans on Saturday. The Cheers show. All have to eat shit right now. And everyone has a good time doing it. So right now there is a ban until this is fixed. And I'm considering issuing some sort of suspension from Steve from Providence, just in general.
Kick him out of the Minifan thread?
That's a start, I think. I'm considering that. And I'm considering some sort of year-long YouTube ban or 6-month YouTube ban or something.
Is there anything that he could do as an act of repentance?
Well, I mean, how do you get somebody's trust back? You know? I mean, that's a shit move. I mean, that was supposed to be, you know, it's staggering that Mike still had nothing. I want and also not want that to get buried in the hole. Like, I mean,
but is that fact coming to light? Does that save Steve from Providence?
Absolutely not. Absolutely no, because he still did. No, he still no. Of course not. Well, imagine if we had you set up for something. You know, like we were going to surprise you with a lie detector test there.
Okay.
And he called you Thursday, just so you know, there's going to be a lie detector test. Like, you know, they might ask you this and this and this.
I don't know how I would have prepared.
Well, you know, whatever.
I know
it's not the perfect, not perfect.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah,
it's just it's crazy. It's crazy use of abuse of.
It's taking the air out of the balloon.
Totally. Like we're here to. I know people. Every time I do a show like that, I have thoughts. I have ideas. I thought that would be funny. And it turned out that, you know, I don't know. And then there's little jokes that people, I hate that.
It's funnier now that he didn't have stand-up because we can still talk about it and how awful it was. Whereas if he just came out and did mediocre stand-up, we'd never talk about it again.
True. Yes. Right. I mean, you know, I don't get it. I mean, I'm sure he's trying to be a nice guy, but that's not his job.
Do you think he's the only one who reached out?
I don't know. Until I get confessions, apologies, whatever. I mean, there's going to be a ban on this YouTube. I mean, just gone. And people can blame Steve for it. He's had a tough week. I didn't have a problem with this call Mike the other day at all. But, you know, this is...
A little backstory myself. My father died 2 weeks after I got out of the Marine Corps on fucking Father's Day, nonetheless.
Oof.
Fucking, because I had to fucking stay for a shitty funeral, I ended up missing...
One second, Steve. One second. Steve, pause real quick. I forgot to do something. Need to update my Who Gives a Shit file. Okay, yep, all set. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this?
Well, you should. He's
a prank caller. Make some prank calls. Do a Mutt impression. Make fun of Mutt's fat kid. That's what you used to do. What happened to you? It's like Top Gun. You were larger than life, and now you're sitting there crying about your dead dad. That's my job, asshole. First of all, and secondly, what are you bitching about? Be a man, for Christ's sakes. And where are the other three? You know, the other three are thinking, what a fucking loser. Shit on this idiot. What is going on? My dad died. Oh, great. Good. Probably died of shame. Jesus Christ. This fucking guy, you know, is trying to get Mike to kill himself. Is trying to ruin everyone in Mike's life. His fucking Team Murchison. And he's trying to ruin our live shows. The fuck?
Is he going to be banned from future live shows?
That's a consideration. I mean, I think everything's in play right now. Look, the first step is to be legitimately contrite. Mm-hmm. That's all. I mean,
that's gonna be a tough one for him.
I think so. He fucked with the show. I mean, that's not even arguable. I don't care. None of the stuff matters to me at all. I don't give a fuck what he does. Don't fuck with the show, stupid. That's rule number one for any Minifan. He should know that. He used to be a made guy. He used to be a Mount Rushmore Minifan guy. Obviously, that's been we're working on removing that. Was he on the Mount Rushmore or no?
Yes, he was.
Okay. Are you sure?
He's not there anymore.
He's removed, gone.
Placed a very large order for dynamite this morning.
Gone, good. Gone and replaced by whomever. I'm happy for nominations. Who's on the Mount Rushmore Minifans? Featherston? Kevin from Bristol? Or no?
Kevin from Bristol.
Wasn't DC on there or no? An embarrassment.
No, I don't think he made the cut.
Who's on the Mount? Are you sure? Do we have a Minifan?
We'd have to go back. We'd have to go back and listen. Maybe Tim and Canton didn't make the cut.
Do we have a Minifan historian or no?
We used to have a Twitter account that was like Minifan history, but we don't have a specific history historian to keep track of this
We
stuff.
should hire somebody.
DEC might count.
We need a Doris Kearns Goodwin type. Who doesn't plagiarize.
Yeah.
Like a legitimate one.
Like a real, who's the guy who did the Hamilton book? Crenshaw? No?
Oh, yeah. What's his name? Ron Kershaw?
No, Kershaw.
Kershaw.
Okay,
whatever. Yes, I know
exactly.
Douglas Brinkley type.
That guy, yeah.
We need that kind of guy. Yes, we should hire somebody to do that. Who would that be?
Well, Featherston would bring serious
stuff to do. Yeah. Whoever is willing to accept the job is fine. I was speaking to a very nice Minifan yesterday going through a tough time. Because I do that, Steve. I reach out. Unlike Steve from Providence. I'm not trying to ruin lives. I'm trying to save them. And we had a nice conversation. And he mentioned he's a huge fan of the show, going through a tough time. So we talked and he had mentioned, me, I don't remember any of these things. He mentioned somebody named Pistol Pete.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Pistol Pete, at one point in time on the YouTube channel, we had the young Minifans.
Yes.
Pistol Pete was the one who crawled up in Kelly Martin's DMs.
That's what it was.
He was like, "Hey, you bitch, why don't you book a guest?" and then shared a screenshot of it. Look how tough I am. I'm standing up for the Minifans. I just called one of their colleagues a bitch.
Oh, this fucking show. I forgot about that. That's right.
He's like a 17-year-old kid who's like trying to go play college football or something.
That's right. And then everyone found out who he was.
Yeah.
Oh God, this show would drive you nuts. What was I saying before that?
You were talking about the need of a Minifan historian.
No, anyway. So, I mean, that's where we're at right now. I think it's, I'll be curious to see what the feedback is. I'm sure I'll take shit for it, but I stand by my principle on this one. I mean, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's not just this specific incident. I think there's been a long train of abuses on the YouTube channel that we've talked about, and you flirted with the idea of taking some things on, some things off, but you've reached a breaking point.
Well, I mean, you're affecting the actual show itself.
Yeah,
I can't. That's and going behind and talk. And what is Mike doing? Talking to these people, and
then not preparing.
Yeah, well, that's true too. Maybe there's stand-up preparation class today at 10:30 or something. I don't know. Who knows? Did you talk to him yesterday?
I did. Yeah.
How's he doing?
He's doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's wanted to clarify some things yesterday. He's signed up through the center. He's taken some classes. There's some experimental glasses that he's going to be trying.
Why is he clearing things up with you? What is going on with him?
Well, I called him.
Why'd you leave him alone? What are you calling him for?
Just to check in.
He doesn't. Jesus Christ, leave him alone. Would you please?
What
are you doing?
Just trying to be nice.
Yeah, but just let him be. Let give him a,
All right.
Let him take his time. I don't know. I feel like he's going to rush back here.
Yes.
Not a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I get the feeling like he listened yesterday.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
He's going to listen today, too. He's on Twitter, right? He's listening right now, probably, somehow. He's probably here. So what do I have here on the table?
That is your bespoke post.
Bespoke
box of awesome. Yeah, bespoke.
Why
bespoke.
Okay.
I said it wrong.
Okay, it's a box of awesome?
Yes, this is your box of awesome.
Can I actually open this right now?
Yeah, you can. Be careful. I cut myself this morning.
Doing what?
That paper cut.
Oh. Well, it's not Bespoke Post's fault.
No, it's not Bespoke Post's fault. It's my own fault.
Oh, look at this. I like this. A Lloyd notebook, 192-page notebook. I can take notes for my novel, thoughts for the show. I want to have a nice notebook like this.
I think it's
a classy notebook.
It's probably a little bit better than taking them on your phone. I feel like you record them in a different place in your brain when you write them out.
This is classy as hell. I'm impressed. I like this bag. What's in here? Never opened the bag before, really. People usually generally do it for me. What is this? Oh.
I think some charcoal implements, maybe.
Okay.
So if you could do some sketching.
I could maybe do that.
You could sketch out a picture of what you want to do to Steve from Providence.
That's what. Look, look at this. This is really nice. This is actually very nice. Royal blue. And I like the bag too. I'm a fan. I'm gonna open the other one here later. Bespoke Post. I'm telling you. Oh my God, I paid just for this notebook. So I took the quiz and I get the stuff I like. For example, this, and they release new boxes every month across a ton of different categories. So basically, it's just guy stuff. Just manly stuff, macho stuff, like a notebook. But I actually like this. This is it's like they know. It's like we always talk about how YouTube knows what you're doing with Google. Bespoke Post is gonna get in your head. They know what you want. I was thinking I'd like to have a nice notebook where I can sketch my thoughts, and now I have it. A journal, like you have, Steve, a diary.
Yeah. Start filling it, baby.
Maybe I will. 192 pages. I will fill this baby up, no question. So you take your quiz. You go to boxofawesome.com. Your answers will help them pick the right box of awesome for you, like they did for me. You go to boxofawesome.com. You get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up at Box of Awesome. Should I open the other one, Steve, or no?
Yeah, you can open the other one. I think you'll like this one, too.
Did you already look at it?
Well, yeah, I opened them up.
don't like that's.
I didn't like bust a surprise for you though.
It's like Christmas. I like to know myself. Read the code, Steve.
The promo code Kirk. Go to boxofawesome.com. Use promo code Kirk for 25% off.
Wow, look at this. I need one of these. Look at this. I swear to God.
It's a handsome bag.
Wow. So this is essentially what would you call this? I always get these. A briefcase or no? Like
no, I think it's just it's like a messenger bag. I don't think it's a briefcase.
I like this. This is excellent. You know what I'm gonna do? My notebook in it.
Yep. You can put a computer in there. You can put some I don't know, running supplies in there. Anything.
Nice bag, right, Marty?
It's a nice bag. Wish I had a bag like that.
Do you want this bag, Marty? Is that what you're saying?
Box of Awesome. I mean,
where do you go for that?
You could give me that bag. Don't leave it sitting around. I'll probably take it.
Boxofawesome.com. Promo code Kirk, Kirk 20. Oh, this puts me in a good mood. 20% off. Jeez, boxofawesome.com. The promo code is Kirk for 20% off your first box. Do that today, please. Boxofawesome.com. Promo code Kirk from the great people at Bespoke Post. Wow, so you get shit like this all the time?
Once a month, yeah.
I'm glad
and
if
one given month, maybe you don't want something, you don't need something, doesn't fit your schedule, you can pause it.
You cancel any time. Each box costs only $45, $70 worth of gear inside. I would say more than $70 worth of gear inside this one. Wouldn't you say?
I would.
I mean, I'm not I wouldn't be great in the price is right, but there you go. Boxofawesome.com, code Kirk for 20% off your first box. That was George H.W. Bush who did
a gallon of milk.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
No.
Did you say it was like $14 or something?
Not good. Got to know the price of milk.
I never thought of when I was a kid, I never thought of George H.W. Bush. Well, first of all, nobody ever called him that as a kid. I never thought of George Bush as like a blue blood as a kid. I mean, I know he is. I know he's from Kennebunkport and had, but I never thought that was an image in '88 of him as this. But I never thought of him as that.
I guess since I was younger, I really always did.
Yeah, I think that became an issue then.
He was also kind of like they weren't using the term deep state then, but he'd been around the highest levels of government for a very, very long time.
I think this is Jerry's line. I think you could make a case that he was the most accomplished American who ever lived in a weird way, just in terms of, head of the CIA, vice president of the United States, president of the United States, legitimate war hero, congressman, I think, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, I think he was ambassador to China.
I'm not sure about
that. I could be wrong. I read a biography. I should probably know that. But I'm just saying, he's, from a resume perspective, it's kind of wild. You never think, and you sort of forgotten historical figure.
And then just a mediocre president.
Yeah, just kind of it's a tough spot, though.
Nowhere near as good a president as a guy who was an actor.
True. Well, it goes to show you, all right, where are we? Well, now we got that stuff out of the way. I feel better. I mean, I do feel like I did the right thing there. Sometimes Dad's going to come in and lay the law down.
Password's been changed.
The password
for the YouTube channel
has been changed.
Yes, it's done.
Wow,
it's ended. They couldn't do YouTube content if they wanted to.
Who's going to be the most upset about this?
Probably the Mincel Intel people.
They should blame for that?
Although Chris really likes his Cheers show.
Penis Head?
Yeah.
Well, who you should blame?
Steve from Providence.
It would have been worse if Mike had done a killer stand-up set, because that would have deflated the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
That would
if his stand-up set was the best thing of the night.
Right. Now, we knew that was never going to happen. No. I mean, that is, again, I know I'm harping on this, incredible that he was told that.
We could have had
5 days before. Just, again, one joke. He'd have one joke.
You could have had Louis C.K. come in and write a bit for him.
Right.
Probably still would have gone the same way.
I don't understand it. He'd come up with one joke.
Maybe he didn't believe Steve from Providence.
Yeah, but even then, it would still get in your head, though.
Maybe he thought, Kirk wouldn't do something like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It wouldn't cross your mind, hey, maybe I should have one joke ready. I mean, you should have thought that anyway.
He also...
Can I fire him now or no? Legally?
Ooh. No.
Oh, damn it. I kind of want to. Of course, I always want to. What were you going to say?
On that note...
When he listens to that today, I'm sure he'll be happy.
On that note, I've got a song we can play.
Oh, good. But the song...
I actually feel bad for him.
Oh, okay.
I understand why Mike gets pissed. Maybe Carano can help him. He's answered phones for optometrists. Mike's eyesight is almost gone. So many things he still needs to learn. Like how to use a toaster oven. And how to push a button on YouTube. Big blind guy. Mike's our big blind guy. Only thing that he still sees is Alba's big feet. Diabetes. Diabetes. You're still fat.
I know. I hope Mike's not listening today. But in a way I do. It's a conundrum, Steve. What do you do when you want to fire somebody but you can't because he played ironically the mental health card? I can't fire somebody now because it's in a way he's diabolical.
Well, you know how
he's a stupid genius.
You know how New York City has those rubber rooms?
Oh, you think we put him in there? Yeah. We have a bunch of other rooms.
Yeah.
That's true. What do you want to put room? You want to push what room? The rubber room.
I mean, you don't have to fire him, but you also don't have to let him in here.
That's true. It's really just
he could just be the YouTube guy.
Could I get his half of the salary that I'm paying? Right. Half of it comes from me. Am I correct? I think that's right. We split it, right?
Yeah.
Barcelona and I. Can I get that as a write-off, do you think? Can I get my guy to do that as a write-off?
It's a business expense, yeah.
Not the charity, like for the blind? Like a charity write-off?
We could form like a 501c3 and then hire Mike through that.
We should do that for a day or for a week. Just have him in that room, just doing nothing, and just pay him.
Just put a camera on him.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
It's just a little live stream on YouTube.
Yes, we should do that.
Well, according to his contract, we'd only be able to do it for 2 hours a day because he's forbidden by Barstool from working more than 2 hours a day.
And I mean, the feedback and the thoughts and prayers from the Barstool people on my phone the last couple of days has been overwhelming.
Yeah.
My phone actually blew up at one point. It's a new phone. Silence. I think you referred to Mike as a rounding error the other day for Barstool.
His salary.
Yeah, right. Of course, yes. So I
mean, to be fair, mine is as well.
Well, so is mine.
Yeah.
If you look at, they're talking about the stock getting up to 200 at some point.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. But geez.
Boy. Well, Kevin did weigh in on the situation.
He did?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. He's the only one to text me about it.
Like I said, who knows what's going on? I guess Blind Mike is taking a leave of absence. Wish him the best of luck. I know that's not great. His situation going blind and his issues. And Kirk, obviously, you never know with him. I said to Kirk, when Steve Robinson is the normal, stable one of the bunch, you got a wild fucking podcast, I'll tell you that much.
That's true.
So check out the Kirk Minihane show for just more just ridiculousness. You go to see the Kirk Minihane show.
What segment was Carabas referencing, or was he saying something about that?
He was getting ready to talk about the YouTube segment we did with Mike. And then they just get into how, Kirk will make fun of anything, even playing a laugh track when Mike is...
Carabas is around, right? I think he moved back.
To New York?
No, I think he's here.
I'm not sure.
I was going to reach out. Maybe we'll have him come in for a show. Why not, right? I don't know.
If he's in Boston and he's not COVID positive.
It'll piss people off enough.
Yeah, I think so.
Want to call him now?
Sure.
He should be up. We'll see if he wants to come in. Bring Steve Peralta in. Throw off the top of the building.
Just let me know. I'll bring my sidearm.
I assume you had it.
The one with the serial number filed off.
Oh, good. That's great. Why always threatening to kill him, by the way? Jesus. Dude, big blind guy. I'm hearing that one ear. Yeah, whatever. Fuck is he doing? What could he possibly be doing?
I don't know. He always picks up. He's gotten out of the shower to pick up the phone before.
He's probably sleeping. How can an adult be asleep right now? I don't understand that. Could you sleep?
Hi, you've reached out. Leave a message.
No. Could you sleep on the weekends? You sleep past 9 o'clock?
I could. I usually wake up around 6 anyways, regardless.
That's true. You're always up. Yeah, I don't know. I find that to be again.
Like I could go do some stuff and then go back and take a nap.
Krabs could be donating blood for all I know right now. Maybe he's not. He seems like a hardworking guy, so I shouldn't. He doesn't seem lazy to me.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of Red Sox dick to suck.
Oh, that's true.
It's not going to suck itself.
Not at this point. Holy shit, today they are awful, which is so great. Imagine being this bad. I think they're the worst team in baseball right now, in the most irrelevant year of all time.
You must feel really bad about that.
Terrible. I don't even like it. But it doesn't even feel like it's a real year, so I don't take any joy in it. The whole thing feels like bullshit, doesn't it?
I think John Henry's still in West Palm Beach. I don't think he's back in Boston managing his
labor situation?
labor revolt or the Red Sox. At least that's where his yacht is.
Before we say goodbye to Mike, discussing Mike for today. Is there any other sound or cameos or phone calls or want me to play it for you?
Yeah, there might be.
Hey, Michael, this is Dale Arnold. I heard all about you from your buddy Matt, and I just want to tell you, good luck, take care, I hope all is well. I understand you're taking care of a little health issue, which we all have to do, especially these days.
Right.
I also understand you're a big Bruins fan, you're a WEEI listener. Trust me, I appreciate both of those things.
God,
but most of all, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you taking care of yourself. I'm proud of you taking care of the issue that you've got. I'm proud of you just getting better. Because nowadays, let's be honest, all of us need just a little bit of
I'll play this through once and then
better.
break it out through.
I'm glad Matt told me about you, I should say. But again, I want to repeat, good luck, take care, I hope all is well. I can't wait to hear back later on from either you or Matt how things have gone.
What?
I know things are going to go great. I know you're going to come out of this just fine. And again, I just want to tell you how proud I am of you. Thanks so much. Good luck. I hope sometime in the near future, when we can see human beings like real human beings, you and I get a chance to hook up and meet sometime. Thanks so much. You take care now.
So I could, the first time I saw this, I said I could write a book about this message. It's, first of all, Dale can barely breathe. He's so fake there. Like that voice is so.
And if you can't see it, obviously, but he's got this Bruins goalie helmet perfectly positioned.
Right. So do we know the backstory?
Yeah, DEC reached out.
Okay.
The Minifans are actually giving Dale Arnold their money in order to get these videos.
I'm okay with it. How did he frame the?
I don't know. I don't know what the pitch was. He had to have done.
Call him real quick, DC, because I just want to know what he did with how he got him to say take care of. You know what I mean? DC hopefully done defending his honor on YouTube for no reason last night. Like a fucking idiot, 50-year-old man.
How nervous do you think he's going to be when he sees this?
You may not answer it. We can't get DC to answer your calls. Things aren't good. Well, he's a job, right?
Yeah. He's working from home, though.
Thursday, 9 o'clock might be reporting day.
Hi, you reached Matt. I'm not available.
To the authorities.
He's going to check in.
Yeah, he's get the bracelet. You probably have to, give it a shot back in. When your cable's not working.
No, he's walking around the neighborhood passing out flyers, letting them know it's mandatory disclosure.
When he goes door to door, that must be. First of all, he's one of the few sex offenders that when he knocks on the door, after a while, you're just bored. He bores you. Like, fuck, I don't care. Do whatever you want. Just fucking, can you please just leave me alone? Stop talking about it. Just stay away.
It's that man again. Johnny, can you go take care of that?
No kidding. Yeah, at that point. That's fine. Yeah, he's upstairs taking a bath. Just leave me alone. That's funny, though. Because clearly, what's the mic text? Take care. What is it? Hope.
Good luck. Take care. Hope all is well.
Clearly, that was somehow said to be said because Dale said it twice.
Yeah, I think he had to tell him to say it twice.
Well, why would is that like an inside? How do you frame that and get Dale to say it twice? Like, is that a joke among friends?
I don't know what the word limit is on Cameo, but you say, "Hey, this is an inside joke. Please say this twice."
Right. But it's an inside joke to a guy who's going away.
But you're also like he's a robot, so there's a little bit of that Ron Burgundy going on.
He could say Dale's one of those guys too. Like when I did those cameos for Mancock's family there. Like, if you screw up in the middle of it, you just start over again. Dale, he's like, fuck it, I'm barreling right through. I'm doing this one take. And we did this the other day, he loves at the end, like, when everything's good, and who knows when that's going to be, maybe we can hang out together. That's
my favorite part. It's like the least genuine, totally fucking horseshit. It's like, maybe Matt said in it, he's terminal. Maybe. He's going to die. So, like, you can make false promises.
Right. But I love when things are all done, you and I, we're going to hang out together.
Like, I don't even think Kobe would do that. Like, going in to see someone on their deathbed, like, hey, bud, you know what? When you're better, when you're around, we're gonna go play a game of hoops.
It's just weird. Like, if you're dying, does Dale ever think like, why is this person sending me this message? Like, is this one of the
because he's a
people
star?
Or?
No.
Oh, you think he's just completely?
Yeah.
Oh, how much? What's his Cameo charge? Do we know?
I'll look it up right now. I'd like to know
25, $30.
I'd like to know what the other like. I'd like to meet someone who isn't
actually
a Minifan who went
authentically
to get a Dale Arnold
That's
cameo.
very strange. And if you're Dale and you're in your 60s at this point, do you really need to be doing 4 cameos a week for $30? Like,
Well, you've said, you know, his
that's true.
His salary is probably
That's
like
true.
worse than Mike's.
But he made a lot of money for a long time.
You could pay $4.99 to chat with Dale Arnold through the Cameo app.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, you hear that, people?
Or you could get the video for $30.
$30. What did I charge? 50 did I charge?
I thought you were 100.
No, I don't think.
No,
No, I
maybe
think
50.
I think you wanted it for 100.
Yeah.
Mine, by the way, is completely for charity, as far as you people know. Dale is charging $30 just to put in his pocket.
Do you want to play some of his other ones?
Yeah, sure. It's got to be same position, right?
Yes, of
All right,
course.
go ahead.
Trisha, my fellow Mainer, and as I understand, you've got a big birthday coming up here, a milestone birthday. Let me just say, Trisha, I'm a little past you in that regard.
Hold on.
But I understand.
Hold on. Like, so I don't. For all I know, they're all Minifans, right? So this girl Trisha, let's say this is real. Like, her friend was like, "Guess something to do for you, Trisha. You're not going to believe what happens on your birthday. Go to Cameo right now." Is she like, "Oh my god, fucking what? You fucking did this for me?" Like, and Dale can't breathe. Like, he's so faking this. Is he nervous or is he performing?
You think he could get a sponsor to take care of the gynecomastia? Those fucking bitch tits.
Don't be like that.
I'm just saying, there's a procedure.
Well, he sees.
There's lots of radio guys have.
We all struggle with that. Oh, do they? Is that right?
I think.
Right. Go ahead.
And you turn the same number of goals that Cam Neely scored in 50 games in 1993-94. Yeah, the big 5-0. I want to wish you the very happiest of birthdays. I understand you're a huge Boston sports fan. Love all the Boston sports teams. But hockey, let's be honest, Tricia, is our favorite. In all sincerity, happy birthday to you. Nothing but the best. I hope at some point soon we all get to see hockey live and in person again. But until then, you enjoy your special day. Thanks.
So once that happens, she can enjoy her special day?
No, until that happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
So once that happens, she can't celebrate her birthday anymore?
I'm not.
A weird way to end that thing. I thought Dale was going to give you the big, and when that happens, we can all get together. Dale's big party with all his Cameo people.
We're going to have some pizza.
You're the same age that Cam Neely was, or the same number of goals that Cam Neely potted in 1994. The big 5-0.
Someone should try and submit one that's like, hey, I know a big important radio guy tried to call the Bowdoin police on you, but hey, hang in there, pal. Things are looking up for you. Just to piss him off, because you know he wouldn't do it.
What won't Dale do? I wonder, though, for $30. To my friend Joe Carr in Colorado. Happy 23rd birthday. That's the same amount of assists that Craig Janney had in 1997. And I'll tell you what, whenever you get out of that big place that you're in, we're going to hang out together and have a good time.
Hey, maybe we'll run the Boston Marathon together.
Like, what the fuck? Is there anything? Do we have any other ones or no?
So the Maniac Bachelors reached out to me.
Oh, wait, this is an old one, too.
That's what I mean.
They're
I'm telling you, they're all Minifans. That was, maybe some people, this is from the Sacco show, right?
Yeah, that's the only place.
So play. Maybe people, again, listen to this. And like, this fucking guy believes this. Go ahead.
I kind of hope that TJ shows you all the fine dining up there and places like Subway and all that. Tell Mike, lay off the shots. Steve, we kind of hope you'll save some hot dogs for the rest of us. Oh, don't be afraid to leave the hotel and, once in a while do some hunting. I'm from Maine. I know what it's like. I know what you guys are going through. I hope that during this pandemic, you're finding a way to get out in the woods and enjoy yourselves. Thanks very much for connecting with me on Cameo. I hope you enjoy yourselves. Thank you guys very much. And you guys take care. The Maniac Bachelors. Chris, thanks so much for checking in.
It's all us. I'm paying for Dale's existence now.
I'm just glad that Steve from Providence did reach out to Dale and say, hey, just so you know, Minifans are buying cameos.
Well, who knows if he did or didn't at this point.
That's true.
I don't know. Jesus, that is funny, though. I love Dale. I love, he can't even breathe. He's so, is he nervous or?
I don't know. My favorite Dale clip, though, is the one when he accidentally posted the outtake.
Great. That's a real Dale.
Because, yes, as soon as he realizes he flubbed it, his eyes turn fucking red. And he's just like,
it's like a 1 second.
Hulks out for a split second.
I've seen that look. Yeah. That is a very real look.
I got it on the phone.
That's true. All right, what's going on in the world here today? Where do you want to start?
Well, there's like newsworthy, important shit. There's the Woodward book and everything, but I like that wine column.
That's a good column. So this is, who wrote this?
Some I guess she's a wine writer or a somm or something, but it appeared in the San Francisco Chronicle.
Esther Mobley is the San Francisco Chronicle's wine critic. Okay. Wine's diversity issue starts with the way we talk about the taste of wine. Esther Mobley. Wine language is so often absurd that it's a punchline. Notes of smoldering tobacco or forest underbrush or underripe. What kind of apple is that, Steve?
I'm pulling it up right now.
Jonah Gold? Yona Gold?
Yeah, Jonah Gold.
Jonah Gold?
Yeah, Jonah Gold.
Have you heard of that apple?
No.
Okay. It sounds almost farcical in its specificity. Even worse is when the descriptor is indelible. How many people...
Inedible.
What did I say?
Indelible.
That's weird. I would see it like that.
Indelible ink. Are you dyslexic, maybe?
I am not. I don't think I am. I read all the time. I've never had an issue with that. Indelible. But that wouldn't even really be dyslexic, would it?
Yeah, that's like a classic dyslexic.
Really?
Yeah,
Do you think I'm dyslexic?
No.
I've been reading my whole life.
No, I think it's probably the small font.
All right,
and your glasses. I mean, you're struggling with your vision.
That's true. Well, okay. I'm definitely not dyslexic. I don't think. Who knows? Nevi worse is even when the descriptor is indelible, right?
Even.
Oh, jeez. Fuck. What a moment this is. This is real life here. Is inedible. How many people have actually tasted a wet river stone anyway? First of all, what is going on in this paragraph?
Have you ever read wine descriptions, first of all?
No. So I hate wine people.
They're very...
I bet you're a wine person.
I'm not a wine person, but I like wine.
Yes.
But they're very pretentious, over the top. It's just a completely made up, fabricated language to try and convey the experience of a wine and make it and boost the sale price.
One of my favorite movies is Sideways.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a pretty good example.
Yeah. Paul Giamatti is just a pretentious idiot about it. Yes.
My favorite scene there is where they're doing the wine tasting and they're doing this, talking about, there's notes of Riverstone in this red, and you can tell the first nose of it, and the guy's like chewing peppermint gum.
Just shoves it down with the gum. He's like, "You chewing gum?" Yes. By now, it's becoming clearer than ever that the conventional language used to describe wine isn't merely intimidating and opaque. It's also from racism and sexism, excluding dimensions of flavor that are unfamiliar to the white Western cultures that dominate the world of fine wine and reinforcing retrograde notions of gender.
So you probably thought before I shared this with you that it's just like fermented grapes that people drink to make themselves feel good.
That sounds like red and white wine. I didn't really give it a lot of thought. I don't think anybody did.
Au contraire.
I guess. Okay. I'm always thinking, we're only 3 paragraphs in, by the way. It's just a very wordy process.
Because this woman is fucking torturing herself.
Oh my God, this is incredible. I'm always thinking about words, but this summer I've been thinking about language in new ways, particularly in how seemingly innocuous words can have a larger impact. As the country confronts its entrenched social inequities with fresh urgency, the world of wine has experienced a radical call to action too. My conversations with wine professionals like Gira and Martin Reyes.
Yeah.
I apologize if I got their names wrong. For a recent story and the need to improve wine education for BIPOC.
Yeah, I think it's like Black Indigenous People of Color.
Okay. Really put into focus just how limited and unwelcoming the established wine lexicon can be. The conventional words used to talk about the taste of wine may be excluding large groups of people from wine as both makers and drinkers. For starters, the vocabulary used for fine wine is nearly exclusively rooted in flavors and aromas familiar to Western Europe. That idea... go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
So if you know anything about the history of wine...
I don't.
Yes, there was some production in China in 8,000 BC.
Right.
But mainly the modern cultivation of wine has occurred in Western Europe. Like
Italy?
Macedonia, ancient Greece.
So not Italy.
Then later Italy,
okay,
yes.
all right.
But from 4000 BC to I guess maybe 1800, wine cultivation was
out west.
It was a Western European thing. So yeah,
that's where the vocabulary come from. You think?
Yeah, shithead. You know what? The other thing is a lot of Chinese and Asian cuisine uses Asian terms to describe the flavors. No shit.
The next sentence is. I can't believe somebody would write. I can't believe these words. What is going? Sometimes I wonder what the world is. Imagine someone writing this or saying this to you in a sentence. This idea, the idea that's rooted in Western Europe, this idea came up a lot in recent discussions about the wine industry's lack of racial diversity, especially with Gira, who told me that early in her career, She was conditioned to, quote, mold her palate to a French ideal, even though French flavors weren't evocative for her. So she was. I understand the words, but I don't even understand what that means.
The French
So
people,
explain to me her plight.
French people are very proud about their wine.
Sure.
And so a lot of wine culture around tasting, the flavors, the cultivation has been established by French people. And so if you're going to taste a French wine that's been produced by French people for hundreds and hundreds of years, the language you use to talk about it is French. So she's basically, her problem is with the historical development of an industry.
So she's pretending to like this stuff. Is that what she's saying?
I honestly, I don't know. Most of this perplexes me, but it's just the idea that we need to reinterpret words in order to become problematic and like cleanse our language. And it's all just completely fucking made up. Like your red wine doesn't have notes of blueberry in it. It's just like what your imagination interprets this fermented grape to taste like.
I mean, she jumps around all over the place, but I mean, I don't know this, but she writes, and let me know if I miss anything that you like. But as masculine and feminine are innocuous compared with some of the sexist wine language that has passed as normal for many years. I have no idea if this is true or not. It astounds me that the word slutty, used to describe a wine whose appeal is obvious rather than subtle, remains in circulation. Is that true?
I like a good slutty red. I have to say.
Is that in like?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's a wine that's just like it doesn't have super distinctive flavors. It just tastes like fruit juice. It's very drinkable.
Slutty in a wine context is almost used pejoratively, not to summon the reclaimed feminism, owning my body attitude that the word has lately come to inhabit in some circles.
Maybe slutty wine is bad for her. That's a little pretentious.
I don't even know what's going on here.
She wants a prudish, chaste wine.
More than once, I've heard the critic Jay McInerney discuss why he thinks comparing a wine to Pamela Anderson, implying it's rich and voluptuous as opposed to Kate Moss, is a useful way to describe it. That's kind of language, quite brazenly, assumes that its readers all share a leering heterosexual male perspective. A dangerous assumption, since 54% of U.S. wine drinkers are women, according to a Wine Council data. Jesus, like I don't.
I like when she gets into the whole thing about how the words you use to describe wine flavors are just Western centric and this is bad and it discriminates against marginalized communities. And then she's like, but of course, there's people describe wines as like Chinese 5-spice, rooibos tea, hoisin, lemongrass.
Are those okay?
Those Far Eastern terms. So I guess what she wants is to exclusively appropriate other people's cultural staples in order to describe wine, which I thought cultural appropriation was wrong as well.
People just drink wine.
I know.
Like, what is she?
It's like you think the bum that stabbed Ted Wyman in downtown Boston the other day. Do you think he cared what flavor of Franzia he was chugging?
I just think there are people who are in the media who are big liberals who have jobs that don't fit. There are parts of the world now where this is a big discussion. Things need to be discussed, language and race and all. And like if you're doing a job where you feel like you're missing the train, you feel like you have to weigh in. This is a perfect example. She is just jamming her way into this. You're a wine critic. I'm sorry, it does not translate. There's no
the
connection.
other thing is what? So when she's not writing for the San Francisco Chronicle, I'm guessing that she's being paid gobs and gobs of money by rich Californians to go curate a wine tasting.
Oh, of course, yeah.
$100-$200 a bottle.
Easily. That's true. No kidding.
Does this in some way assuage her conscience and make her feel like she's a good person? Like the wine industry.
It literally solves nothing.
Like the wine industry as a whole is not accessible to most people, except for as cheap bottles. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's like at a certain level, it's exclusively the playground of very, very wealthy people.
No, you can go get a box of wine at Stop and Shop,
of course,
for $11.
But it'd be slutty.
Is that slutty wine?
It'd be a little slutty.
I don't know. I didn't know that word's really used conversationally. Yes. Like critics use that word.
A Sauvignon Blanc is supposed to be good if it has notes of cat urine.
Really?
Yes. The words that it would mystify you. Look up random wine descriptions. It'll mystify you. There's an entire industry of people out there who are very imaginative and who are coming up with descriptions of wine.
Oh God, I hate people, but I hate wine people maybe the most. Like, if you like wine, no big deal. But to act like you know what the fuck you're talking about, it's just stupid. Just, you like the taste of it or you don't. Like, why isn't there a soda critic?
That's a good point.
Because, you know why? Because soda doesn't cost $600 a fucking bottle. That's why. You think she ever talks about the $11 bottles? No fucking chance. But she'll be one of those people like everybody else, I like a good guilty $11 bottle of wine once in a while. But like you said, when she goes to these shows, or these fucking places with all these rich people. When's the last time she had a bottle of wine that was less than $300? Never. Wine critic.
And
That's a job?
She's probably making $200,000 a year.
I don't even say that. I know. The way she ends it, the best example I know of is the word, I don't even know, what's the P-E-T?
Petrichor.
Petrichor. It's a delightfully compact word that means a smell after the rain. And it's one of the most evocative wine descriptions I've ever heard. Yes, it's an esoteric Greek derivative. It's not available at Safeway. But the fragrance and feeling it evokes, it seems to me, are universally intelligible. Nothing makes sense in this whole story.
No, because she's railing against the use of Western terms to describe wines, and then she comes back to the end, and she's like, this Greek term is just like irreplaceable and perfect for describing certain smells. So it's just rife with contradictions, but the only thing that's consistent through it is she feels guilty.
What's the thing? It's just white. I assume. I don't know.
Total white guilt.
I don't know if she's white or not, though. I shouldn't say that.
Esther Mobley?
I don't know. What is that supposed to mean? I'm going to guess that she is just because she's in the media and fucking, I'm sure they didn't hire her.
Her name is Esther Mobley, and she's a critic for a wine critic for the San Francisco Chronicle. I'm gonna
image her right now.
She is white.
She's young.
Not too young to feel guilty, though.
Yeah, she's yeah. Yeah.
The other thing is, like, what if, the entire thing is wine has a diversity issue. What if people just don't want to drink wine?
Is that racist or no?
No, I'm just saying, the assumption is that, black people or Hispanic people need to be drinking more wine. But what if they just don't want to drink that? What if they would rather drink a hard spirit or something like that?
Right.
Like,
yeah, but
there's nothing preventing them from drinking wine.
I don't think so. I mean, look,
like the use of the word petrichor to describe the flavor of a red wine is not preventing some black guy from buying a bottle of wine.
I would think not. But I also think this is some young, dumb liberal who just wants to weigh in. Like I said, she's missing it. And she feels like everyone's writing this stuff and she has to weigh in.
She needs to be part of the racial justice movement.
Yes. Yeah. And so she's talked about how the names of it's just crazy. It's nuts. All right, what else? Let's do Milton's first. The store for men back open on the Kirk Minihane show. I'm very happy about that. Milton's is the original sponsor of Kirk Minihane, not just KMS. Celebrating their stores being open with the biggest sale ever. We've talked about this, 75% off items and more. If you live in the New England area, go to South Shore Plaza in Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill. I've told you about my experiences there, of course. Go there. Let them know that you're there because of us. Take a picture, tweet it out. Let us know at Kirk Min Show. You get your Tommy Bahama, Johnny O, Vineyard Vines. Get a nice suit if you need it. Great shoes, 15% off. Underwear, 25% off. Michael Kors, Calvin Klein, Ralph Lauren, Hugo Boss, all on sale. The biggest sale ever going on right now at Milton's. Go to miltons.com or go to South Shore Plaza in Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square in Chestnut Hill, or as I said, online at miltons.com. The only place Kirk Minihane goes to get his clothes. That's it. Miltons.com. Go there today. What else is going on?
Well, there's the big Bob Woodward book. That broke right after we got done taping yesterday.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, so Woodward wrote, what was the book he wrote in 2018? Was it called Fear? I read it.
Yeah, something like that. I forget what the title of it was, but it was basically the same thing. He gets Washington insiders to give him these long interviews and gives you a perspective that's unflattering of usually Republicans.
Yeah, I mean, that's his Fear, Trump in the White House. Came out in 2018. September 11th, 2018. Came out 2 years ago, tomorrow. And same thing, so Trump my issue is always is with Trump. Trump sat down with him.
Yeah, I guess Jared Kushner supposedly convinced him that it would be a good idea.
And Lindsey Graham.
Yes.
So, I mean, you sit down with Bob Woodward. This is what Trump does, though. He'll occasionally call Maggie Haberman or whoever, and he's done less of that lately. But he'll sit down with Woodward, and it seems like I am sure Woodward quoted him accurately. I don't have any doubt about that.
Well, he taped all of the conversations.
Right. Remember, he played a couple of years ago. He played the conversation he had with Trump. So, I mean, but here, I find interesting about Woodward, because, of course, Woodward is most famous for All the President's Men. And
receiving deep state leaks from the FBI number 2, who was trying to...
Well, he did his job. That's Woodward's job.
He was trying to depose a sitting president. Yeah.
But that's not Woodward's fault.
He was a tool of the deep state. It's not his fault.
But that's not Woodward's fault.
He saw his opportunity and he took it.
We're talking about Mark Felt.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm saying he wasn't... It's not like...
Woodward served in the military with.
Yeah, it's not like he was a gumshoe reporter. He was picked by Felt to receive these leaks because he worked for the Washington Post.
But he did his job.
And had his hand held the entire way.
No, I mean, he did more than that. But you're right. Obviously, he had a tremendous source And what's always weird about that is the movie All the President's Men. I don't know if you've seen the movie or not. It's one of my favorite movies. The character of Deep Throat is played by Hal Holbrook. Hal Holbrook at that time looked exactly like Mark Felt.
And no one knew who Mark Felt was at the time.
I know, but like...
Didn't he come out in
2000? He had dementia. His daughters, it was kind of sad. They brought him out, and he wrote...
It was an underwhelming revelation.
Secret Man, I think is what the book was called. Yeah, and it was kind of... I mean, I think everybody... He was always on everybody's short list. Like 3 I think Haig was one of the other names was rumored. And there was always like 2 or 3 names, but Felt was one of the obvious ones because he'd been burned by Nixon and by Hoover, I think. So I think he was pissed off. So anyway, so he's famous for that. What's crazy to me about that now is in 2020 is how quaint the Watergate story seems.
I know, compared to what Obama did to Trump.
Well, not even that, Steve. Oh, okay. Just in general every day. Like, if you learn today, they're like, oh, somebody from Trump's office is broken and took some pictures of, you'd be like, oh, yeah, all right. And then, but the other thing is, you'd be like, that's not true. One side would be like, that's not true. The other side would be like, that's true. And like, it would just float away.
The other side would be like, that's bad. Well, it's true, but it's good.
Yeah, or they'd be like, it's bullshit. No, that's bullshit. And it would really float away. Yeah. Whereas this led a president to resign. He quit. I mean, there were tapes, obviously. But I mean, like, it is, if that happened today, obviously Trump would not resign. Like, you know, the extreme, the left side would say this guy needs, they would wind up impeaching him, but he wouldn't leave, and Senate nothing would happen. So, you know, Woodward's done this now for years and years, and has been sort of a huge political figure, a journalistic figure in history. So now he's sitting down with Trump again. And I mean, so the big early revelation is that Trump is saying that he toned down the importance of coronavirus, correct? Yeah,
so he gave 2 comments. I guess we've seen
some
so
March
far
interview
two comments. So this first one happened in early February, and so Woodward learned from another source that Trump was briefed in late January about how bad this thing was, and so then he starts talking with it to Woodward.
And so, what was President Xi saying yesterday?
Well, we were talking mostly about the virus, and I think he's going to have it in good shape. But you know, it's a very tricky situation.
Indeed,
it goes through air, Bob. That's always tougher than the touch. You know, the touch, you don't have to touch things, right? But the air, you just breathe the air, and that's how it's passed. And so that's a very tricky one. That's a very delicate one. It's also more deadly than your strenuous flus. You know, people don't realize we lose 25,000, 30,000 people a year here. Who would ever think that, right?
I know. It's
pretty amazing. And then I say, well, is that the same thing? This is more deadly. This is 5 per... You know, this is 5% versus 1% and less than 1%. You know, so this is deadly stuff.
Okay. Well, I mean, go ahead, Steve.
So the takeaway from that is they go back and they compare it to what Trump was saying publicly at that time, which, I mean, again, every single government official was downplaying the importance or the deadliness of coronavirus. Like you had, Bill de Blasio was telling people to go to Chinatown.
Yeah, but you've had Trump retweet things saying it's just a flu.
Yeah. No, of course.
Which is it?
But I'm saying that's what they're saying is that, he knew that it was going to be deadly and sat on that information because...
Well, it
didn't want to affect the stock market or thought it would go away or was irresponsible.
My bigger issue is Trump is no leaders that go on and say this is the end of the world, panic like crazy. But you then can't be the guy on social media who's like, this is being overblown, flu. Who cares about the mask? This which is it? That's all. I mean, I would also consistency.
I would also say that in February and late January, there was a lot people didn't know, even the scientists.
What the fuck's he yapping about Woodward about it then?
No, I'm not defending the Woodward interview at all.
Then shut up and don't talk to Woodward.
He was. I mean, clearly he's just running his mouth at that point. And then again in March, he talks to them and says this.
Now it's turning out it's not just old people, Bob. Just today and yesterday, some startling facts came out. It's not just older.
Yeah, exactly.
Young people to plenty of young people.
So
what's going on
give me a moment of talking to somebody going through this with Fauci.
It's just crazy that he's talking to this guy. I have no idea.
I almost give Trump credit, because I always say, go on with but this is a guy who hates him, who wants to bring him down, has a history of bringing down presidents.
Made his career, literally, wouldn't even be where he is or who he is without taking down a Republican president.
Why would he do this when he knows, maybe he should get credit in a weird way, I think Trump really thinks he's going to change these people's minds.
Maybe he just genuinely knows that the historical record needs to be laid down.
then you get Tucker Carlson last night blaming Lindsey Graham.
Yeah.
Just not. Trump's he's a president of the United States.
He's also very media savvy. I think
way more than Lindsey Graham. Now, Lindsey Graham, I think, is one of these guys, like he's got a bit of a McCain Republican where he wants the Maureen Dowds and the Bob Woodwards to like him and the Chuck Todds and the fucking David Gray. I get that. But Donald Trump's a 70-year-old man who's the president of the United States. Lindsey Graham not put a gun to Trump's head. I
think Trump thought that he could outsmart Woodward and somehow Trump's get like fault. A flattering portrayal.
That's never gonna. Trump's an idiot. That's never gonna happen. No. I mean, it's never. And now, Woodward's gonna try and make Trump look bad. But this is where Woodward's gonna run into trouble. This is just gonna be another book. Whether it's damning, like the media, the darlings will act like it's a bigger deal. Do you think that swing state fucking voter in Wisconsin gives a fuck what Bob Woodward writes about Donald Trump or what fucking Trump's niece or what fucking Cohen or what some speechwriter who leaves? They don't give a shit. They don't care.
I mean, I tweeted yesterday. Does anyone remember Michael Wolff?
No, it's gone.
The entire media was consumed with that book that was filled with like unsourced, anonymously sourced claims. It was like talk of the town scandals. Oh my God, Trump's got to resign. Blah, blah, blah. No one even knows who the fuck he is. He's gone away. He's just counting his money. There
was a bookstore the other day. There were 50 copies of the Barnes & Noble, whatever, 4 of that Trump's niece's book. I bet you it sold fucking 6 copies there. Yeah. Nobody cares. It doesn't, good for Woodward. He's making Trump look like an idiot here, but play the answer.
He'll make some money.
I'm sure he gets.
Or somebody who kind of, it caused a pivot in your mind, because it's clear just from what's on the public record that you went through a pivot on this to, oh my God, the gravity is almost inexplicable and unexplainable.
Well, I think, Bob, really, to be honest with you...
Sure, I want you to
I wanted to always play it down. I still like playing it down.
Yes,
because I don't want to create a panic.
See, that's the comment that people seem to be running with, but I kind of understand that, right?
I guess, but yeah, I mean, I think people want honesty from their president, though.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's going to get attacked, if he comes out and he says, "All right, guys, you need to stock up on guns, you need to stock up on food. This is going to be the worst pandemic in your lifetime."
Well, he could say what he said right there, though, like at the beginning, like, "Hey, listen, I thought this was good," but as it turns out, it really is only old people.
Yeah. So again, these comments he's making are based on inaccurate information.
Well, yeah, but this is what Trump does. He gives the latest thing and he just fucking runs with it.
But I think that people, the media, the top media headlines are taking this in a way that can be absolutely the most damaging to President Trump. And Woodward even admits that the reason he didn't sit on the information, the reason he decided not to just go to CNN and report it right out of the gate is because he wanted to release it closer to the election.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. So the book comes out next week?
Yeah.
I mean, am I going to read Bob Woodward's book? I mean, I feel like I know what's going to be in there. I don't know.
Yeah, it's any book like Woodward's that's very DC centric, eventually everything in it leaks out into the mainstream. Yeah.
What else we got to see? We have prank calls? Any, no?
No prank phone calls.
Just that one parody song, huh? Mm-hmm. Disappointing. All right. We'll take a few calls. Maybe we'll get some other news as well, but line them up.
We've got that, Arpaio cameo.
Oh yeah, let's hear.
This is Sheriff Joe Arpaio, very controversial. He's the guy who led basically the concentration camps for illegal immigrants in Arizona.
He didn't go to jail, did he?
No, he was pardoned. His sentence was commuted by President Trump. Yeah.
He's got to be
in his 80s, late 80s.
Yeah, you like Sheriff Joe? Did you ever have him on Howie's show or not?
Yeah, we had him on a bunch. He's always just like a curmudgeon. He was turned into he's turned into a hero because he doesn't like Mexicans on the right.
He seems like a total dick.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick.
So he's on Cameo now.
Yeah, he's on Cameo. I bet, actually, I got to look this up. I got to see how, I bet his cameos are more expensive than Dale.
I was going to say, I bet she's $100 a hit, no?
$30.
Wow.
You can get Sheriff Joe for the same price as Dale Arnold.
Wow. All right, let me hear Sheriff Joe.
Hey, good luck organizing the Arizona Fury Convention, which is for animal lovers. I appreciate Kelly Townsend as being a supporter. I've always loved animals, fought those that abuse animals, and will continue to do so.
That's nice.
In any event, have a great convention. And as far as what animal I would like to be, I'm kind of partial to dogs. but I love all animals. Thanks.
Somehow he's actually better at it than Dale. It's like more genuine.
Thanks. People are funny. We call it Fury Convention?
Furry, yeah.
He did. Yeah, I thought you said Fury, but okay, yeah. So is there an actual furry convention going on in Arizona?
Oh, there are furry conventions all the time.
So I'm saying even during this?
Probably not.
No,
they probably just made something up to get that.
Yeah, I read that he took it down. I guess. I mean, there's no way he's in charge of that, right? Like he's an old guy. Like it must be.
It looks like at the end of it, he's reaching over to turn his phone off. So he might be doing it. Yeah.
Wow, good for him. 30. That's funny. Jesus Christ. I've never seen one of those conventions. Have you?
I've seen stuff online about them, like just mocking them. There's the documentary about the Best in Show, the dogs.
Sure.
Yeah, so they do some stuff like that.
Well, it's not a documentary, Steve.
Mockumentary.
Yes. Yeah. It's not true. It's not a true story. Just in case it didn't actually happen.
Yeah, but they'll do things like go behind the scenes of a furry convention and try to take these people seriously, but be making fun of them.
That's funny though. Poor Sheriff Joe. Seems like a wonderful guy.
He does.
Jesus.
He does. That's another thing. When Sheriff Joe was pardoned, they're like, oh, this is going to come back to bite Trump at election time.
Nothing matters. When are these people going to realize nothing matters? Of course, then you have Trump an hour ago. Kim Jong-un is in good health. Never underestimate him! Exclamation point.
What the fuck?
Adolf Hitler is in good health. Never. What the fuck is wrong with him?
I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to encourage stability on the Korean Peninsula.
I guess.
What did he get? Did he get a DM from Kim Jong Un? Like, hey Don, no worries, I'm alive and well.
That's the other thing.
Drinking a marg right now.
That's I don't how does he know that? Jesus. All right, did you tweet it out?
I did. Yeah.
I'm curious to get the feedback from the people here. Let me know when they're loaded up.
They're loaded up.
All right, let's go. Hello.
Hey, Kirk?
Yes.
Hey, Brandon Walker here.
Hey, Brandon, how you doing?
The Missouri Mongoloid?
I know. Well, I don't think that's true.
If it's his own nickname, we can't stop him.
Brandon doesn't like us. I like him. I'm sorry. I can't help it. What's going on, Brandon?
I do like you now. I've become a huge fan of the show.
Thank you.
And, and not just the show, but also the Minifans.
Oh.
I'd like to lie down in a bed of coleslaw and let those crazy bastards just bukkake me.
All right, well, thank you. Good enough. Had a chance, but hey, what are you going to do? Hello.
Hey, Kirk.
Good morning.
It's Dino Raja.
Question
for you. Have you seen the Netflix thing, or maybe you already talked about it, maybe you don't care, with all the young girls dressing provocative? The cuties thing?
Did you see that?
Twitter,
what? Yeah, there was supposed to be Netflix was going to release this documentary.
It, right?
Yeah, it was like 10 and 14-year-old girls who were in skimpy outfits twerking and shit.
Jesus Christ!
I think it was supposed to be like critical of the sexualization of young girls.
Right, but there's pressure.
But the reaction from Twitter was just like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Did you want to see that, Dino? Is that what you're upset about?
No, I was more concerned. How do you feel about on your network? DEC is going to be running a special all about it.
Well,
okay.
Well, if you
sad news.
If you listen to today's show, Dino, he will not be. The YouTube channel has been. I have put what kind of ban would you say? Not temporary, not permanent, indefinite.
Yes,
an indefinite ban on all YouTube programming until we get our shit together.
All right. Well,
He's
that's
speechless.
good then, at least now until this passes over.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't think. Again, you said the girls are 10 or 14 years old.
Very young. Yeah.
Oh, DC, that passes prime. He's not interested in that. Even Jean Benet, he was like, "Ooh, I'm starting to see some crow's feet. I'm not interested in that."
I also thought it was funny that Tom Warner's looking into a special.
well, for sure.
This is what I read. I don't know.
Yeah, right. I mean, we can't confirm.
What's that? Tom Warner's going to be casting DEC in a sitcom?
Tom Warner's been on that treadmill for 5 months now. The whole coronavirus. He's the healthiest guy in America. He probably weighs 20 pounds. Thank you, Dino Raja, former Celtic. I was going to say great, but that's pushing it. It should not be in the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame, in my opinion. Are you still loaded up, Steve?
You're still loaded up, Kirk.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning, Kirk.
Hello.
I had to get up early because of you, because this is the first time I've ever called any show. So
weren't we just talking earlier about being an adult and being asleep at this time?
Well, Steve, again, Mike Geary, where are you located?
I'm from Chicopee. My wife.
Okay, well then you're a loser. Why are you getting up?
My wife and kids went.
Yeah, good.
My wife and kids went to the Cape.
That's nice.
So I stayed up really late and watched movies and got high and drunk. So
how old are you?
45.
You're my age. So you're exactly my age.
Yes, and they don't go away very often.
Okay.
I work hard, and last night was just I kind of let loose, and I said to myself, I'm going to call and talk with Kirk tomorrow. So here I am.
Okay.
What were you smoking and drinking?
What were you watching? Give us the night. What's your name?
I'm Scott.
Scott. So give me Scott's night. So the wife and kids are away down the Cape. Scott, you got the week for the whole week?
No, just last night. They're going to pick up a couple puppies and spend some time at a friend's house.
Okay, I don't care about that part. So what did you do?
Well, I watched The Gentleman, and I wanted to discuss The Gentleman with you. Guy Ritchie movie. It's a very, very good movie. His earlier movies are really good.
Weren't you drunk and high during it, or no? I know who Guy Ritchie is.
What?
I know who Guy Ritchie is, Scott.
Yeah, I know that. I know.
Scott,
he's getting...
God, your wife must have been so happy to get in that fucking car. Jesus Christ. How drunk and high were you?
Me and she missed me.
How drunk and high were you during the movie, Scott?
I'm a steady buzz guy throughout the movie.
So your review may be biased because you were impaired.
No.
Okay.
I thought this is my second time watching it.
Did you drink wine or what'd you drink?
What?
Were you drinking wine or no?
No, beer.
Okay, go ahead. Continue.
And smoking some homegrown from last year.
Other boy.
So Guy Ritchie's is this movie is really, really good. He's got his earlier movies are like low budget, good quality movies.
I know.
With good acting. This movie goes back to his core,
his roots
of his like storytelling, but it's a little bit Hollywoodized, but it still has that good narration. So I highly suggest The Gentleman. Very good, and Colin Farrell plays a really good part.
So you got up early.
So when you watch it,
you got up early at 9:45 to give me a book report from The Gentleman.
That, and I also want to tell you that I lift my balls with my left hand and wipe with my right. I rest my balls on my left leg, and I'm a clean wiper.
Hold on. You rest your balls on your left leg? They just stick there?
Well, I rest them there and I hold them there with my left hand.
What do you have? That elephant man disease? How big are your balls?
No.
Say guys,
how elastic is your sack?
Jesus, I'm gonna try. How the hell do you do that? How do you do that?
Well,
are you a tucker?
I don't leave them there. I don't like take my hand off my ball.
Oh, you leave your hand on your balls. Yeah, that's fine. That's a fine way to do it.
Plus, I have a bidet, so I highly suggest a bidet too.
Okay, gentleman and the bidet. I'm on it. Okay, thank you, Scott. Yeah. Go back to bed. Goodbye. Hopefully permanently. Jesus. All right. Well, I didn't expect that. Hello.
Hey there, big day for me. It's been a month since I got released from the loony bin.
Congratulations.
I spent a week in Northampton at Cooley Dickinson. Stopped taking my meds and stuff. I'm a big gearhead, so I wish Mike the best. But I'm back on my medication. You really, for some reason, I was kind of wondering why you haven't really been talking about this past setback you had. Normally in the past, you're very vocal about it. So I really take, a lot of big tips from you. In the past, you always said, go get help. The best thing to do is, get therapy, take your medication, and, that's how it's going to be. Diagnosed with bipolar depression, social anxiety really bad. But I just wanted to see if you had any thoughts on what your last setback was, if you wanted to talk about it. I know you're kind of private with that stuff, and but like I said, lately,
I'm private with that stuff. I would say there's no more public person. Nobody talks about publicly more than me in the world.
I know, but normally in your prior.
I did a whole show on it. I did a whole show on it when I was by myself, and then I spent some time talking to Mike and Steve about the first show back. I just feel like for the listener, it gets a little repetitive. I mean, I could ask me anything you want. I'm happy to talk about it. I went and got help. I was really, really down. I was feeling terrible. It's as bad as I've ever felt. I went and got help for it. Some new medication, some new diagnosis. Okay. But I would say, like, you know, I would say to you, and I was just saying earlier in the show, I was talking to somebody yesterday, as I often do, somebody who's a fan of the show who's going through this stuff. I had a nice off-air conversation with them. And, you know, like I'd say to you, stay on your medication. Talk to people. I mean, that's the most important thing. And on this one, I slipped up this time. The time before in February, I was pretty proactive. This one, I didn't tell anybody, and it got worse and worse and worse and worse. And that helps nobody. I mean, the most important thing is to, when you start feeling it, talk about it. And I know you feel like you're going to be a burden. I know you feel like people are going to say, oh, this again. They're not. And if they are, fuck them. If they really care, they're going to know it's a real situation and going to do the best they can, you know?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, this time I actually reached out to my boss first, and he helped me call crisis and stuff. But yeah, good. I'm just like you. I like to hold it all in. But
yeah, it's hard. Well, it's
that's all you can do is talk about it. You know?
Yeah, no, that's good.
It makes it a lot better.
Oh, hang in there, man.
I just appreciate all you do, and I love the show. I've listened since WEI days, Casting Couch. So you're the man, and
thanks,
keep
buddy.
It going. Okay,
all right, man. You
Take
too.
Care.
Hang in there, man. You'll be okay.
You know, a buried lead from Tuesday's show was when Mike was like, yeah, I called the National Crisis Suicide Hotline, and they were basically like,
I don't give a fuck. Mike's life is just people not caring. It's amazing.
That's tough.
Guy was like, yeah. Can I just push on hold for 1 minute? Guy leaves it on. This fucking idiot. I mean, this guy just killed himself already or what? Poor Mike.
What's our protocol when they're probably right?
Yeah, what's the... Guys, you have the actual... He's Googling it. We don't have the actual amounts. What's the proper amount? I don't want there to be any pain or anything, but what's the...
Is methadone miles still the best place to get fentanyl in Boston?
Poor Mike. Nobody cares. The people who care,
except
Steve
for us.
Providence tries to ruin their lives, you know? They still load up, Steve?
They're still loaded up.
All right. Hello. Good morning.
That poor fat fuck.
I do like 1 second, buddy. I do like when people... one second. Bernie, 1 second. Bernie, give me 1 minute, okay? I do like when people call up and like, why aren't you talking more about, like, how much more do you want me to talk about this stuff? I'm happy, like, you know, I don't know.
It did seem like you might have missed an episode or two.
Who, me?
No, him.
No, but I would say, for sure I didn't talk about as much as before, but I mean, I feel like I think everyone knows the situation. Like, I'm happy. If people want to call and ask questions, I'm happy to answer them, but I don't know. I'm sorry. Let's get back to the important stuff. Bernie Kosar, how are you?
Yeah, are you done?
I'm sorry, Bernie. I apologize. Go ahead.
I used to play in the NFL, for Christ's sake.
No, you're right.
I just wanted to call up and say, I missed you guys. I'm going to miss Mike. He was, a great talent. And I got one more fact for you for the Challenger before I go.
Well, Bernie, before you do that, can I tell you, this might interest you, Bernie. I saw Netflix.
Oh, yeah, hit me. Go ahead.
I think a week from this coming Wednesday, Bernie, I think Netflix has a limited documentary series about the Challenger explosion.
Ooh,
I don't know if you're in it or not.
I'm there.
Are you in it? Did they speak to you or no?
Yeah, can you believe that?
That's a mistake. That is a mistake. They should have done that.
How fun is it going to be when the whole crew's sitting around and they bring in Mamma Mia's pizza?
Could happen.
That a little bit,
So I'm sorry, Bernie. Go ahead.
But they had the teacher, Krista McCullough.
Yes,
she was going to be the first teacher in space.
Uh-huh.
She had two blue eyes. Did you know that?
I knew that, Bernie. Go ahead.
One blue right, and one blue left.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I knew that.
I'll hang up and listen.
Thanks, Bernie. That's really just so crude.
I mean, how many years has it been? I think the Challenger can be funny now, right?
I agree, but it's just...
Like the idea that all those kids watch their teacher just get blown to shit.
It's just how about her family? Jesus Christ. Ay. But I think I might give that one a shot, if it's any good. The Netflix series, I'm saying.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah,
what are you laughing
I'd watch it.
I forget it.
I thought you were trying to make a pun.
What do you think it was shot by the Channel Zero guys? Well, other guys looking for a new place now. Do you think are they still loaded up, first of all?
They are, yes.
Do you think there's going to be anybody who goes rogue and starts their own YouTube channel?
Quite possibly, yes.
Well, to them I say good luck. I mean, you're not welcome back if you try that, but I will support anybody who gives it a shot. Go for it. All right, hello.
I sense you're angry with me.
What's that?
I sense you're angry with me. I don't know what I did.
Tear of the flesh. I don't know what I did. Go ahead. Who's up next? Hello.
Yeah, I mean, eat a dick, man. It's my white privilege to be on the line. You hang up on me before I even get to my stick.
Who is this?
It's like goddamn Brandon Walker again.
No, goodbye, Brandon.
It's my white...
It is your white privilege, Brandon. Hello. Who's up next?
Hey, good morning, Kirk. Eric here in Texas. How you doing today?
Where are you in the great state of Texas?
I am in a city called Frisco, just north of Dallas.
Frisco, just north of Dallas. Okay, good morning.
Good morning. So I'm going to be back in New England at the end of the month visiting family. I was wondering if you had a recommendation for a golf course out in Western Mass.
Let me think. Listen to the show today, Eric. If I think of one, I'll mention it. I'll give it some thought. Thanks for the call. I will mention it somewhere.
You know, Brandon Walker bringing up white privilege makes me think of that other Woodward quote from the interview that's kind of getting swept under.
What's that?
Where Woodward asks him about white privilege. He's like, you and I both have same kind of background, blah, blah, blah. Right. And Trump's just like, phew, you really drank the Kool-Aid, didn't you? He's like, no, I don't believe in that at all.
Trump is all in. I'll say that. Good morning. Are they still loaded up, Steve?
They're still loaded up,
Kirk. Great. Good morning.
Morning, Kirk.
What's up, buddy?
Not much, man. Just started listening a couple months ago. Just wanted to say I'm a big fan. I love your sense of humor, and I think that you tell it like it is, and it's refreshing, man.
Well, it's funny you mention my sense of humor. I'm going to tell the story right now. I forgot to tell it. Where are you from?
I'm from Charlotte.
North Carolina. I think this joke will translate for everybody. This morning, I went, after my run, I went to Dunkin' Donuts to get a hot chocolate. I know it was a little hot up, but I like my hot chocolate after a run. That wakes me up. So the people working at the Winchester Dunkin' Donuts, the three people, I don't think are American born. No big deal. That's fine. You know me.
It should be naturalized.
Probably are. As a former Dunkin' Donuts employee, I support and wonderful for them. So I ordered a hot chocolate. And there were two women, middle ages and a younger guy. And he brought me over a chocolate milk. And I said to him, no, actually I asked for a hot chocolate. So he said, oh, okay. Then he went, put the chocolate milk back in the thing, made the hot chocolate and brought it back and said, sorry about that. And I said, not a big deal. It's chocolate either way. Huge laugh from the three of them. And it was like the laugh a little, then the second wave of laughter, I walked away and there was still tittering laughter as I walked out the door. Massive laugh.
You're just feeling great.
I felt great.
That's a perfect way to start off your morning. No wonder you weren't, you weren't as mad as you could have been this morning. And it was probably because a couple of immigrants laughed at you.
Huge. No, not at me.
With you.
With me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huge, I mean, like massive. Like one of the biggest laughs I've ever gotten in my life. I was fired up when I got out of there. I almost wanted to come back in and tell another joke, but I didn't.
It's better. It's always better to leave them wanting more.
I was thinking of tomorrow's joke or whatever. I'd be like, oh, it looks pretty religious here. A lot of holy donuts. Do you think that'll get lost in translation or no?
It's a little forced.
Oh, okay.
I think the beauty of the chocolate either way joke is that it wasn't a setup.
Yeah,
it came spontaneously.
Or
I think you just have to come in on your toes.
Yeah,
and you're probably going to need to film it.
I want to bring maybe Harry with me one day and have strike some. I've been thinking about these jokes now. Thanks for the call, the guy from North Carolina. He didn't laugh at the jokes. Fuck off. Bring Harry with me one day and establish some sort of rapport with one of them, and then the next day come without him, and one of the people there can be like, oh, where's your son? I was like, oh, the little munchkin? He's not here today. Big laugh, right? No?
Again, a little forced.
All right, well, fine. Well, do not tell me what to do, Steve, when I'm there, okay? Hello. Who's up next?
Hey, Kirky, what's going on?
Not much. What's up?
I got a question for you. I know you're probably sick about
Man, the show can put you out of a good mood in a hurry.
Yeah,
what's that?
I know you're probably sick of questions about Mike already, but I actually do have a question. I am curious.
Funny, no one's asked any questions about it.
I was going to say, no one's mentioned them, so we're excited to take one.
Oh, I meant from yesterday, but all right.
Yeah.
So basically, I guess I'm wondering, I think some of the guys that listen to the show, who also listen to the show, are wondering, like off air, you guys joke about how you don't talk like at all, right?
Right.
Like, well, not at all, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
How serious is that? Like when that show ended yesterday, what's the communication with you and Mike after the show?
Well, Mike wasn't here yesterday.
No.
Oh, you mean Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I will have Steve Robinson answer the question. How's that? Because I don't want to. Maybe my interpretation of it was different.
I think you got up.
Like show ends and then what?
Show ends. Okay. Yeah.
Show ends. Mike's turn off. Kirk takes his earbuds out. He stands up and he walks to the doorway and he turns around and he says, "Take care of yourself," or something along those lines.
I said, no. Here's exact. Don't laugh. Here's exactly what I said. I said, Mike, let us know if you need any help at all. And I said to him, I said, I'm serious. Get off of social media and just keep us.
Yeah.
And what I said on the air, I was like, keep Steve updated with how you're doing.
Okay. Well, what if he texts me? He's like, I want to come back Monday. You let him?
No, I would not. I see. So what's your name?
My name's Dennis.
Dennis. So like you're laughing, and I do understand that, but I actually think that's me. I think being a good boss and
being compassionate.
Yeah, because like if he,
I get
you know what I'm saying, Dennis? Because if he's like, I'm missing the show, I need to come back. I'm like, you either take a leave and you try and figure your shit out, or you don't. Like coming back
Tuesday, it sounded like he was like, shit, maybe I shouldn't do this, and I think it's because he was saying that because he didn't get the reaction he thought he would, and then all of a sudden, I think to him, he was like, well, maybe I shouldn't do this at all. Like, I don't know. It just seems disingenuous a little bit.
Oh, you think so? How come?
Because like I feel like when Mike does shit like this, and like I'm a big time fan of the show, obviously.
Sure,
but when he does shit like this, or when he, even when he apologized for like, he's like, I'm not going to drink anymore, all that shit. I feel like he does that, and he's expecting a certain reaction from maybe you and Steve, and then everyone, like, the people on Twitter. And then when he didn't get that, like when Steve from Providence was shitting down his throat the other day,
right?
I think it just seemed disingenuous. Like he was like, "Oh, maybe I'm not going to do this then." Like who are you doing it for, bro?
Well, I think there was a tremendous amount of indecision on his part, wondering whether it was good, whether the timing was right, yada yada.
I just think he is so rooted in insecurity that like when Steve does that, when he gets like he gets in these. We talk about it. He claims he doesn't know, but when he gets in these pouty, woe is me stuff, and he did that for the Steve thing, I do want to reach across and slap him. It's just kind of like, well, you either go away and get your shit figured out, which I'm totally supportive of, and come back, but don't half-ass it. I've been guilty of that too, where you think, well, the show. But for me, like, I like Mike and everything, but we can do the show without him. Like, take your time, figure shit out, and come back.
That's my last question. I appreciate you guys letting me stay on the phone, but last question, I actually want to know, what do you think about the show going forward? Like, let's say he's gone. Like, give me the real, genuine Kirk analysis. Like, you think the show is hurt at all, or does it have to change at all? Like, what does it look like?
I don't think it's affected that much. I don't mean to be an asshole. Like, no. I mean, like, what I said yesterday is true. Like, I don't know if you heard yesterday's show, Dennis. Like, I like whether it was Chris Curtis or Mutt or Tangway or Mike. I like having that guy in there who gets dumped on, who's kind of the boob, who's the butt of the joke a lot, right? So I do think there's a role for that. And if Mike comes back and he's kind of more sensitive to it or can't handle it, then it'd probably be best if he figures something else out to do. If he comes back and he's feeling good and he's confident, and I actually thought he was doing a good job on the show the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Then that's great. Like, he has value to the show.
I just wish he disagreed with you more, man. That's my only.
But why? But like, what's he?
It is funny to watch.
But like, he can't. It's not who he is, though.
I know. No, I get it. And like when there was conflict with the whole drunk thing and Matt Walkin shit, like that's some of my favorite content.
Sure, but
when you're pissed
I agree. But was he really disagreeing with me on that show? He fucking fell on the sword.
No. I mean, like, I know that, but I mean, when there's no conflict, sometimes like he won't disagree with you because he can't.
Well, like on Tuesday. Like, I legitimately didn't know how to handle the situation because he was sitting there like, maybe I shouldn't do this. I don't know. And he's like crying. I'm like, what the fuck am I, like, what am I supposed to do here? I don't know. Like, go away until you get your shit figured out, but don't listen to the show. Don't go on Twitter. Don't, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for the call, Dan.
It's clear that you're now the father figure.
Well, I don't want to be the father figure.
Tough luck, man.
Okay.
Some people don't ask for greatness. They have it thrust upon them.
You know, my father figure model is two people, Marvin Gaye Sr. and Chris Benoit. Those are my two father models. How's that? Is that reasonable? What? I don't know. I just hate.
Is Mike back yet?
What's that? I'm sorry?
Is Mike back?
Yeah, he's here. What do you got? What do you got for him?
Oh shit! Is he actually there? I'll let him
He's here. What do you want? He came back. He's back he's got this thing at 11 o'clock today, so he popped in for an hour.
Okay, good. Hey, Mike.
Please take this seriously.
Right.
Please take this seriously.
He's dropped off. Look at that.
They still loaded up?
They're still loaded up, Kirk.
Okay. That Dennis was a good call. I thought that was a reasonable call. Hello.
Hey, what's going on? Steve, did I hear right? I think it was maybe last week or 2 weeks ago that you have a proclivity towards being Episcopalian.
Yeah, I think that the high churchiness of it is something that I would identify with, just because I'm a little disillusioned with like the small Baptist Methodist upbringing.
Right, sure. I'm an Episcopal priest. I called, maybe a couple of months ago about Mike's salary.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember. Yes,
okay,
I remember. What's your name?
I'm Mike.
Are you father?
I'm an Episcopal priest in. Sorry?
Are you a father? I don't know how that works. Are you a father, or are you just how do you?
Yeah. So in the Episcopal Church, some people will go by father. Usually, people who are more high church, which would be churches theologically who tend more towards like looking like a Catholic service, more ritualistic.
Okay.
They'll call themselves father.
Okay.
More low church Episcopalians.
Okay, Father Mike. What was your point? Well, go ahead, please continue. I didn't mean to get in your way.
So, in any case, I was wondering if we might all bow our heads in prayer for a special prayer for the blind this morning.
Sure. Go ahead.
Lord, we raise up to you in prayer today all those with visual impairments, whether they have been blind since childhood or have become blind due to age or lack of seeking medical care. We ask your blessings upon them, Lord. We thank you that the number of people who have vision impairments has gone down, hopefully by one more soon. And we pray that new treatments and methods continue to become available. We especially pray for those with visual impairments in third world countries like Western Massachusetts, that they get the assistance that they need from the benefits that modern medicine can offer. We pray that all blind people will be treated equally in school and the workplace. Well, kind of equally. We also pray that technology and equipment may be made more accessible to the visually impaired, and that no one will go without due to lack of funds from an abysmal salary. Lord, mercifully look upon your people afflicted with blindness. Visual impairment is recent and who have been used to getting around by their sight. Strengthen their body and mind as they struggle with this suffering. And if it be your will, give them patience with themselves and others, and grant them the spirit of determination that they have always had to live their lives to the fullest. We ask you to give all sighted people sensitivity to the need of others, to not subject blind people to pity or awkwardness, but treat them at least half as well as you would any sighted person. Lastly, we know that you healed the blind who came to you.
Sorry, it was going on too long. It was going on too long.
Boredom, priest.
It was going on too long. Come on.
You know, the fairness I called for it. We're being totally fair. That feels wrong. That feels very
it feels
wrong.
so dirty.
Very wrong. He's one of those priests, man. That feels like a long ceremony.
Yeah, I feel like I'll be answering for that one someday.
Maybe. He's another joke, I suppose. Do you think there's any chance he's actually a priest or no? Priests don't have that kind of sense of humor, do they?
There's a chance.
Okay. Well, there you go. Well, we're all thinking, some people are thinking Mike. Someone's thinking Mike. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. How's it going?
Good morning.
So I just have a question about the YouTube channel. So is this Cheers show still happening tonight?
Who is this?
I think this is Justin.
This is Justin.
Oh.
I don't think the Cheers show can happen.
No, of course not. Oh, no, of course not. No. There's a ban right now. It's an indefinite ban on all YouTube channels until Steve from Providence owns up and says what he did wrong.
Okay, doke.
All right, thanks. Goodbye. Couldn't he text you that, Steve? Do you ever wonder what you got yourself into here overall?
Oh, every day, Kirk.
Okay, good. I still loaded up, speaking of which.
Slowing down a little bit, but yeah,
good.
they're
All
loaded
right,
up.
good. We'll take a few more. Hello.
Kirk, it's fucking Jared. Remy.
Oh, Jesus.
I need to...
Yeah,
Jesus,
temper
fucking
here.
right, prick.
What did I do to you?
They let me out. Okay, the percentage at my jail was 0.00001,
Right.
and they said it was too unsafe for me, and I was a low-level criminal.
I didn't realize that.
I know we've had it. Yeah, well, you didn't realize a lot of stuff. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to make a truce.
Okay. Well, sure.
I know that fat blind dope is gone and he's not coming back. I'll see to it that he doesn't come back. I need a job. I want to be your sidekick.
So, Jared Remy, you're offering your services to be the host of the Kirk Minihane Show, the sidekick.
Well, I went to the Sox first to try and get my old job back, but apparently he's in jail too, Stephen Murphy. I don't know what the fuck happened with him. We used to have some good time.
Right.
But I need a job.
Well, Jared, what kind of...
some of my qualifications.
Well, before you do that, Jared, and I'm happy to take them, but... I mean, it seems that you're an intense guy. Like, will you be willing? Are you sensitive? It seems
I am fucking intense. You're right.
Well, I know, but I just said to a few callers ago, I like the sidekick guy to sort of be the butt of the joke. Are you going to be able to do that? Are you be comfortable? Or I don't want, I know you're an aggressive guy. I don't want to have fights every day, like real fights.
Listen, I promise not to bring a broken beer bottle in there to smash it over your head if I get upset. But I'm not willing to make any other concessions.
Well, I mean, if we make fun of you about stuff about your dad or, the Red Sox and stuff like that, your own steroid issues, maybe some other stuff. I mean, you're going to be on board with that?
Well, listen, I need a new father figure too.
Oh,
okay, I heard you were saying to those other people before, and I think you could do it. You seem to be kind of a good dad, and, my dad isn't a good dad.
Well, I mean, we all try. We try the best we can.
I'm not going to make any promises to you, okay? But I want to go down some of my qualifications.
It sounds like you want to go down your qualifications very badly. Like you have them listed. Go ahead, Jared.
Well, I don't have them listed because I'm dyslexic and I can't read.
So am I.
So that's one of my weaknesses right off the bat.
Well, that's never stopped my sidekicks in the past, to be fair.
No, that is true.
All right, Jared, you know what, Jared? You know what, Jared? You know what I'm going to do right now? A little chaos. I'm going to put you in the spot right now. Give me some stand-up.
All right. Well, a couple of years ago, me and my buddy Steve went out.
Mm-hmm.
We went to a elementary school looking for some fun. First of all, we brought some of my hypodermic needles and some beer bottles.
Okay.
And we saw a kid, tight ass, real tight ass. Okay. He was like, come on, let's go on these monkey bars over here.
I don't think this is...
So are you cutting me off?
I'm not...
You put me on the spot, now you're cutting me off.
You're right. You're right, Jared. Continue. Go ahead.
You're fucking damn right I'm right.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna be this sensitive the whole time, Jared, I'm not gonna fucking have you on the show.
All right, hold on. Let me just tell you this.
All right.
I can't promise that I will be so sensitive all the time. But these people keep trying to break into your office. Okay?
Right.
First it was the priest or whatever. They keep trying to come in. I can fucking watch the doors. Okay? And if they do come in, I'm going to take them for a little ride. I'm going to shove them out of a moving car like I did my baby mother. Okay?
Well, I don't think that's what happened, Jared. I don't think that's necessary. Well, thank you, Jared.
Are you cutting me off?
No. Well, Jared, at some point we have to let the conversation end. I don't know. Did you hang up on Jared?
I did, yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, look, he's trying to get a job.
Kirky, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
First of all, thanks for doing the show. I work as a landscaper, and I listen to you all day, every day.
Thank you very much, buddy. Hang in there.
Oh, yeah. I actually just got a new job starting next week. I'm going down to Boston to work with my brother. So
good. Well, congratulations. Good for you. Another boy.
I was going to ask you. Thanks, man. You say you're a libertarian. What do you think about Jo Jorgensen, man? What's your opinion on her?
Well, it's tough candidate. It's a tough candidate to. Here's a problem. Like
I know.
Here's a problem. Here's a problem with libertarian. Like libertarianism is a great thing, okay, but we've not yet had a great candidate to articulate it. I actually liked Gary Johnson as an example.
Yes.
Why are you wrong?
Because he fried his brain smoking pot.
That's the problem. Is libertarians have defined themselves. Defined themselves with weed.
Yes.
It's defined the party, which I think is they have to move on from that. It's just say no government, limited government. That's it. This idea that they have to be weed. It's too much.
Did you see Jo Jorgensen got bit by a bat?
Is that true?
Yeah. She had a campaign event coming up, and she tweeted out something like, "Sorry, I'm not going to be able to speak tonight. I was bit by a bat and need to go to the hospital."
Gonna get my vote though. We'll get my vote, I think.
Yeah,
I think so. I mean, what does it matter? Massachusetts.
Michelle Wu and Jo Jorgensen
could happen.
By the way, did you see Shirley's column?
We'll do that tomorrow. Okay, I want to spend some time on that. Yeah. All right. A few more or no?
All right.
Hello.
No.
This is your libertarian.
All right, we're good.
Yeah, we got more calls.
All right, let's take a few more. Good calls. Seems like the calls have been more active the last couple of days, Steve.
Yeah, certainly more active than Tuesday.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Hello. Good morning.
So the other day you mentioned Helter Skelter by Vincent Bugliosi.
Yes.
Have you read Chaos by Tom O'Neill?
I haven't. I want to. He was on with Rogan. And I listened to it. Is it good? Yeah. It's funny you said. Good. Maybe I'll grab it. Maybe I'll grab it this week. Yeah. Oh, I should, Steve. I should bring in the Patriots book and talk about that a little bit too, because I have some people are kissing this guy's ass. I like him, but boys, I have some issues with it. But yeah,
his publicists are right up my ass trying to get on. Yeah.
Well, okay. But the book, you would recommend the book? Yeah.
Oh, it's very good. Did you listen to the whole podcast?
I think Here, you know what? You know why I didn't though? I listened to some of it, but you ever get this where it's a book you really like it sounds really interesting, and you don't want to hear too much about it because you actually want to read it?
Yeah.
That was kind of my issue with, because I was like, oh, if it's going to be 2 hours of talking about the book, I'd rather just read the book in a weird way. They hooked me in enough. Rogan did a good enough job hooking me in.
Yeah. Because he mentions in the podcast that the head of the mind control program for the CIA was also Jack Ruby's personal doctor.
Really?
That's not in the book, just the podcast.
Jesus Christ. These things fucking, yeah. Oh, there you go. Well, you know what? I'm going to pick it up today. You talked me into it. You hear that? You talked me into it. God damn it. I wonder how Mike's dad's doing. I haven't heard from him either.
Well, third chair's always open.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Hello.
Good morning. This is Dan from the Blind Day Center, calling for the family of Mike to give you guys an update on how day one went.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Thanks for getting back to me. I called and left a message yesterday. Yeah.
This is Dan from which center?
The Blind Day Center that Michael
The Blind Day Center.
This is the number he wrote down
okay.
for his family.
Good. Okay, good. Yes, I'd be curious to hear this, Dan, please.
Yeah, so day one was hit or miss. He did pass Toaster 101. The toast
good.
he made was decent. It was okay. But unfortunately, he did fail Toaster 102. He's going to have to retake that today. He got one whiff of the garlic bread, and he literally dove into the toaster.
Into the toaster. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that happening. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to work on that.
Yeah, good.
Self-cleaning is also an issue. When he's in the restroom, we hear him yelling, "Damn you, Minifans, damn you, Kirk." It took him an hour, and he wasn't able to clean himself yesterday.
Right.
There seems to be some confusion around that.
Sure.
And we actually had a question for you guys as family members as we go down. How do you deal with his self-confidence? During arts and crafts yesterday, he was making a pleasant little stick figure out of construction paper, and he asked where the scissors were. And we told him that they were immediately next to him. And he just completely broke down. The head went down. He was falling apart, saying how he's not talented, he's not good. He started listing off medications and dosages. Are you familiar with this at all?
Yeah, my history with that, Dan, generally, and this is probably part of the reason why he's there, is I ignore that. That's probably not, that's not the best policy, I don't think.
Have you tried fat jokes?
Okay.
Yeah.
We have not yet. Is that effective for him?
Yeah, it might be. I saw Dan, so it was nice of you to forward us the email with the itinerary day by day. And so hopefully you'll call tomorrow with the update, because I know today is family history. So I'll be curious about that whole thing.
Yes, no, we're very interested with Mike. He's mentioned that his dad, Kirk, is a bit rough on him, but that he also has two other dads that are absent and good.
Right.
What you mentioned something about a 0.7 and a 10.
Right.
I'm not sure if you're
0.7.
familiar with that either.
I don't know. Yes. Well, please call us tomorrow with an update.
I definitely will. Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you, Dan. That's nice.
See, I told you. He got signed up for the class.
I'm sure you had to call maybe call the private number. But hey, listen, it's a good fan. All right. We have any more calls, Steve?
We do.
All right. Hello.
Bring back Blind Mike. Bring back Blind Mike. Bring back Blind Mike.
Why?
Because I love him, and I think he's the best person on your whole show.
Okay.
You understand we didn't send him away.
Yeah, we didn't send him. Who are we speaking to?
I know. I can't tell you my name.
Well,
but
okay. You think Blind Mike is better on the show than Kirk Minihane?
Yes.
Are you fucking stupid, sweetheart? Like, what are we doing here?
What? Well, and I just called to tell you guys that I think you were being really mean to him.
Well, go ahead.
Like, when he said he was leaving, I feel like you guys weren't, like, very supportive of him.
Very supportive of him? Listen to me. Do you listen to the show every day or no?
I do.
Okay.
I listen to the show every day because my husband listens to it.
Okay, great. Good for your husband. So, the way our show works, we're not going to sit here and be like, oh, boy, we really, understanding that behind the scenes we're being supportive, but you're going to break his balls a little bit on the show.
Okay, I understand. You're right.
Oh, this poor husband of yours. Good God. Oh, yes, please, God.
The fucking Hillary Clinton cackle.
Jesus. Her mom should have done.
Good morning, Kirk. Good morning, boys.
Hello. It's nice to have a Mike fan. That's
good. The variety of calls.
Did you abort a priest earlier, Steve?
I think I did. Yeah, it's going to be an issue.
Well, what are you going to do? What's up?
Kirk, do you recall Stern going off on the on wiping his ass? He was big into only going back there 3 times.
Yeah, he had a weird. Well, he was the first guy I ever really heard talk about wipes too.
Right. Yeah, I just recall he was big into it. He said there was no more need than 3 sheets or 3 applications.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. Again, I can't believe we're in week 2 of this, but I'm here to answer the questions. Like, it all depends. There are times we've talked about this where you think you've taken a really big one and you do your first wipe and there's nothing there.
Well, and the other thing is Stern's a little guy. He's got this tiny little ass.
I mean, so he's like 6'5",
three wipes could be fine for him. But if you're like 250, 275, you get a bigger ass. You got more material.
But there's also those weird poops where it's like a 14 wiper. I mean, it just happens sometimes. You're like, are we fucking done here yet or what?
You stand up and you're like, oh, I'm not done. You thought you were clean. You're back down.
Yeah,
you can't impose some number on it.
No, there's no uniform number for that. No way.
Oh, thank you. For what, 20 years now, I've been living with that in the back of my mind, and now finally...
You've just been living by the 3-wipe rule for 25 years?
No, I've been trying to adhere to it just
well, don't do that.
No. Maintenance of my butthole, but you're right. Some days, when I'm getting to the 8th or 10th wipe and it's starting to get a little sore.
Well, that's the thing. When it starts hurting, you're like, what the fuck? You start getting mad. You're like, how is there shit left? This makes no sense. There's more shit than there's actual shit in the toilet. It doesn't make any sense. And by the way, you always have to courtesy flush, like yourself while you're there. You have to right away. Get rid of it. That's my other piece of advice. Yeah. You don't have it underneath you. Get rid of it. Gone.
Hey, one more quick question.
Sure.
Or film question, if I may.
Sure. Natural.
1985 Kevin Costner film.
Okay.
It was about graduating, I don't know, either high school or college, and one guy not going off to the war. Do you recall what it was?
1985?
I believe so. I don't know if it was produced in 85 and rolled in 86.
No, what is it?
Fandango.
Oh, Fandango. Oh, yes, I should know that. I like Fandango.
I saw it when I was a kid, and one of the opening scenes where they're hitting the highway and they moon a trucker. I was, 8, 9 years old.
I'll tell you another early 80s Costner movie I'm fond of. I know it's not great, but I like American Flyers. I'm an American Flyers guy. Have you seen that one, the biking movie?
Okay, no, who's in that?
It's a cycling movie. Costner's in it. Alexandra Paul's in it. John Amos is in it. It's a weird It's not bad. It's worth watching.
I like early Costner. It's just a variety of
a little more life in his eyes at that point.
Are great, but.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right. Well, thanks for the shitting and Costner call. I appreciate it. Covered it all today, Steve. Jeez. So there's still calls?
There are.
Oh, great. We're here.
Hey, Kirk.
Yes.
Vision Mark here. I'm actually another one of Blind Mike's camp counselors.
Oh, boy. It seems like you guys don't. Well, okay. It doesn't seem like there's a real streamlined process of information going on.
Seems like there also might be a HIPAA violation going on here. But
I don't have an issue. But that's not our problem, though, is it?
No, it's not.
Can we broadcast that or
no?
I
mean, he actually did have you listed as his best friend.
Oh, well, there we go. Yeah.
So
what's that?
We're good. No, we're listed as trusted contacts.
Oh.
Mike agreed to have this information distributed, so we're good.
How disappointed were you when you heard the caller about 3 callers ago, caller?
It was a tough blow.
I'm sure. Go ahead.
Well, I just wanted to give another update.
Sure.
I've been doing this for about 20 years, teaching visually impaired, partials, totals, and totally fucked how to perform simple tasks that in no way relate to or require your vision.
Sure.
So Mike had a pretty tough start. His mom actually wouldn't let him out of bed, so he did miss the short bus on his first day.
Okay, yeah.
Well, his dad did drop him off in an old beat-up truck. Mike was actually riding in the truck bed, despite no one in the passenger seat. So I did ask why. I guess his girlfriend Alba was actually riding passenger, but she does just like to rest her head on the driver's lap while they drive.
Well, okay. Yeah.
And her feet are too big to fit in the back seat.
Her feet are too big to fit in the back seat.
Yep. So that was a real issue.
I can see that being an issue.
He was kind of weighing down the back.
Yeah.
Our first lesson, I know Toaster 101 and 102 were
already covered
tough,
that.
but our first lesson actually did cover just how to breathe. And let's say Mike really fell behind here. He actually did pass out on 2 separate occasions.
On trying to breathe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that was a struggle. I mean, it is a fundamental bodily function, but without his vision, he's totally lost touch with how to do it.
That's wow. All right.
So we are worried. He also did struggle with the use of a straw.
Yeah, I've seen that.
He only actually was blowing bubbles. He said he learned that from watching Alba and his father. He was giving the straw a blowjob, he called it.
Okay.
And he refused to.
Nah, we're the second Alba dad joke. The Alba massive feature.
They can't all hit. Good morning.
That's true. Hello.
How are we?
What's up?
So I called back a couple months ago nervously and talked to you about End of the Tour, that DFW movie.
Uh-huh.
Did you end up watching it?
I have not watched it yet.
Okay. I didn't think you may have,
I
considering his
apologize.
outcome in the last few months.
I apologize.
But a couple of other authors. Have you ever read anything by DeLillo or Franzen?
By who?
Don DeLillo.
Oh, yes, sure, yes, yeah. But Jonathan Franzen? Yes, I've read both. I read, what's the little book about Oswald, the Kennedy assassin?
White Noise?
Yes.
Oh.
No, is that one? No. Which, you know what I'm talking about?
No, White Noise is I can't remember what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
I read that, and I read The Corrections.
Yeah, I love The Corrections.
So do I. Yep. Good writer. Yeah. Yes.
And then I have one more. You were talking about Jerry's ad reads at the end of last week and how terrible they were.
Uh-huh.
I think the greatest EEI one ever, and you guys were losing it when you played it, was that one when he's talking to Andy.
Oh, that's one. Yeah,
conversation.
I don't remember. Yeah. Thanks for the call. Yeah, I don't remember a lot of. I forget stuff all the time. We had. So, Steve, every year we would go to the Travelers Golf Tournament, the PGA tournament in Connecticut. It was in Cromwell, Connecticut, and it was fine, but it was a slog every year, and it was just oddly the first year I went in 2013. I remember driving down there in June. It was in the middle of it was early afternoon, and Chris Price, who was the Patriots writer for WEEI.com, called me up, and he's like, "Just so you know," he's like, "You can't do it's not. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet." But he's like, "I'm hearing really weird things that Hernandez was involved in this murder in Alabama."
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was, but it was I just randomly thought that. So the guy Andy, I forget his last name, was in charge of. What are you laughing at?
I think I know where this is going.
What? Oh, do you know it? Or
is it right into an ad read after something super?
No.
Okay.
This is late. A couple of years later. Jerry and I were doing the show together at this point, and they had Jerry do the commercial. Did you ever deal with Bill Smith? Probably not.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, you know Smitty?
Yeah,
He's awesome
I worked
guy.
with Smitty a lot. Yeah.
Oh, you
great.
did? Yeah. Greatest. Honestly, the best person I worked.
One of the few good people in radio.
And so you would go in. So at EI, when I was done with the show, somebody would pop their head in. Smitty would pop his head in and be like, "Oh, I get 3 things for you. You have to do a read for whatever, Milton's and whatever, 2 companies." And you go do them, and I might butcher them, and Smitty would be like, "Get out of here. It's fine. I'll fix it." And he would fix it he was the best guy to work with ever. So Jerry went in there after one of the shows because he was doing a advertisement for our show at the Travelers, and it's one of those ones where I never had to do this, where you're doing the thing and the guy's you're supposed to be having a conversation with he's clearly on the phone
conversation. Yeah.
So Jerry's like, how did you ever get Rory McIlroy at this tournament? And it just sounded so fake. And we just played it on the air. And it was just like, Jerry's like, "I'm here with my good buddy, Andy. Andy, what's shaking, pal?" And Andy was like, "Hello, Jerry. Good to be here." Jerry's like, "Oh, how's the field this year?" And it was just, if we could find it, I'm sure somebody will find it.
Yeah, that'd be great to find. It reminds me
it's fun.
There's a Bill O'Reilly ad that's been playing on his 15-minute thing on RKO, since he started it, where it's a MyPillow ad. And he's like, "Bill O'Reilly here, and I'm jazzed to tell you."
Right. Yeah,
you sound jazzed.
So fake. All right, you got any more?
We do.
All right.
I thought you were going to say you guys just got done breaking the Hernandez information or something. And then you had to go right into the happy, uplifting ad read or something.
Yes, no, that was weird. I remember getting that call and being like, "What?" And then the next day. So, hello, what's up?
Hey, guys, what's going on?
What's up?
Hey, I got a question for you and a question for Steve. But before that, Kirk, did you get a chance to listen to that Underwater Sunshine podcast that someone recommended?
I did not.
It's actually really good, especially the part on Prince. There's a 4-part on Prince.
On Prince? Oh, okay. I'm listening right now. Yeah. If you listen, I retweeted it the other day. I don't know if you're on Twitter or not, but it's Rivals Music's Greatest Feuds. And right now they're in... Oh, good.
Yeah, I listened to that. I listened to that one too. But this Underwater Sunshine, it's really, really well done.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, right now they have a 3. This one has a 3.
I really enjoyed it. It's like the good and entertaining version of Quantum Week.
Oh, well, Jesus. Okay, I'm in.
Anyway, so a question for you, Kirk. So I got into running when we did the 5K for Dave, and so as the cold weather comes, what do you usually do to stay warm, like when the brutal cold weather is around?
Layer up.
I throw on my Tri-State Running Company.
Well, for sure.
A little jacket that he sent us.
Well, no, not only that. You saw me last. I have my Tri-State Running sweatshirt, too. That nice red sweatshirt. I'll wear that. Hopefully we'll get some new winter stuff from those guys as well, and we'll continue. Those guys are the best. But yeah, like I'm not. So here's the thing. Like, the problem is when you run outside in 20-degree weather, even 25-degree weather, 15, if you run long enough, you're actually going to get hot. So it's that weird thing where I would much rather run in 10-degree weather than 100-degree weather, but you can't overdress. You can't, for me, like by the time, even if it's 10 degrees out, by the time I'm 20 minutes in the run, I have my hat off, I'm taking my gloves on, putting them off, putting them on, putting them off. You got to find that perfect layer that keeps you, because you don't want to be ripping clothes off the whole time. Then you get cold again. It's a whole fucking cycle.
Yeah, and that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. So, yeah. I mean, you'll. Right. I mean, it depends. Are you a big sweater when you run or no?
I am.
Yeah. So then don't go crazy in the winter. But I mean, there are days where it's -6 and you're gonna I'll wear my jacket when I'm running if it's crazy cold. But I mean, by the time you're done, you're sweating, so you'll be all right. You'll be okay.
Okay.
All right. See you.
All right. Hey, Steve.
Oh yeah, got one for Steve. Go ahead.
Yeah, Steve. Did you listen to any of the Joe Rogan on Spotify?
No, I haven't listened to it yet. I searched around just to see if he had addressed the issue of his missing episodes
he's on
from
there
his
now,
catalog.
right?
Yeah, he's on there now, but those episodes still haven't been ported over, and he hasn't really addressed it yet. I was going to listen to it if he addressed it in full, but he hasn't.
Well, what's amazing to me is that they've blocked out all the ad reads. Like, it just starts with the interviews. There's no ad reads on that. So I'm just curious how they're going to make any money.
I imagine Spotify is going to dynamically insert ads, because it's always been a mystery how Joe reads 8 minutes worth of ads at the very beginning, makes them as easy to skip as possible, but for some reason is still billing the highest in the industry. So his approach to advertising has always been perplexing and just totally inefficient. Like, I would, if I was selling coffee or something, I'm not very going to advertise with Joe Rogan, because
I wouldn't be surprised.
Doesn't care about.
I
his
also wouldn't be surprised at the very beginning if they'll give you a couple of ad-free ones to suck. You know what I mean? Maybe. And then start putting.
Yeah, that
in.
could be it. That could be it. But I think
well,
what you'll find.
I know.
I mean,
when
no
I
way.
would listen on Stitcher, I'd just 30 second all the way through.
Like everybody. That's the thing. I think everybody does.
Yeah, I think what you're going to find is there's going to be a lot of dynamic insertion.
Yeah, I think
that makes sense. Like an algorithm is going to detect a break in the conversation, or some human will mark it, and there'll be a natural change in the conversation, and all of a sudden the audio is going to change. It's going to be an ad for Ford or whatever.
Is he off of iTunes now or no?
He might be off of iTunes, but some of his stuff, at least what I've read, is some of his better episodes will stay up on that YouTube channel.
That makes sense, yeah. All right, take one or two more if they're around. Hello.
Hey, guys.
What's up?
Love the show. I'm a young father. Well, I'm a father of young boys. And listening to you guys kind of rate your parents is awesome. It's great content, but it kind of freaked me out because I love hearing about, your strong relationship with your father. But then I heard you rate him as a 4. And I said, "Oh shit!"
Did I really?
No, he said. I think you gave him an 8.5.
No, that's not correct. You said he was a 4 for a good chunk of your life.
Yeah, as a kid.
But later on, sure, great. Well, I have kids that are kids' age. What can I avoid?
They're going to hate you. Here's the thing. So when I say 4, I have to be fair. I am giving that grade from the eyes of 13-year-old Kirk Minihane, not 44-year-old Peter Minihane. So, right now, I would say, if you said to me, how would you grade yourself 1 out of 10 as a father to Kate and Harry? I'd probably say a 9, 8.5. I've tried my best. I've, Never hit them, never really yelled at them, never, I've been there for them. I haven't missed any games. I've coached them whenever they need something. But, if you ask Kate 10 years from now, how was your dad? She might say, well, he did this, he didn't pay attention, or he didn't understand this, or he couldn't talk about that. So it's like you do the best you can. And my dad did the best.
There was nothing glaring. I'm sorry. There was nothing glaring that like, hey, he during this time he was checked out and he really focused on work too much, and I missed him. And
no, the only two things I had an issue with my dad when I was 12 or 13 was, he was hard to talk to, and he made me give him blowjobs. That's really it.
Well, the blowjobs. Look.
Is that a problem or no?
I didn't have kids not to get the blowjobs.
Right. That's what I mean. No, I think he was raised by a dad who was really tough, and I think and I think he thought sometimes that's the way he had to do it. And then as he got older, I think he realized you didn't. And I also forget, my mom was 22 or 23 when she had me. My dad was 24 or something. Like, by the time I was my age now, he had a 21-year-old son. I have a 13. Like, that's a big, it's hard. And
definitely different.
There was alcohol issues, and there was workaholic. Like, he was a complicated guy, but he did the absolute best he could. Whereas I don't think Mike's dad, I'm speaking without knowing, probably hasn't done the very best he could. I'm guessing, and I think Mike's dad.
Maybe not. He could have probably tried a little harder.
You seem like a nice guy. I'm guessing you're doing the best you can, right?
Well, I am, but like I said, you hear someone like yourself who again is successful, seems to really care about their kids, do well. I want to make sure I'm doing the right things, and hell, if I can get on the line with you and say, hey, these are the things to avoid, these are the things that
I don't have
didn't go well when my father was doing this.
Well, I don't know. How was your dad?
It's funny. I actually grew up, Steve's neck of the woods, Thompson, Brunswick area, and my father was a hard ass, but his father was a fucking super hard ass.
Right.
And so again, I think it's breaking the cycle. It's doing it a couple generations down, where hey, his father probably didn't tell him that he loved him, and my father told me every once in a while, and shit, I'm
right. I say this, and I say this.
I tell my kids that I love them.
I say this all the time. Like, you either learn the good things or the bad things from your parents, and you try. Like, my dad said he loved me, but he never said he was proud of me. So now I think I overcompensate and say this to my kids. All
right. So
you
got
that.
I've got that.
You got to figure. You got to figure out that. But then your kids will get mad at you for caring too much or being too affectionate. Like, you can't. Like, it's kids' job is to rebel against their parents at some point. That's a natural part of growing up. And then
I guess that's true.
And then once they get a little older, they understand that then everything will be fine. That's all. It's a long game.
All right. Well, I'll check in about 20 years and let you
know.
There
you go. Yeah, we'll still be doing this. See, still be taking calls. What parental advice that was, Steve?
That's some good parental advice.
Pay attention to that.
See, the only thing I would think of is how do you think Peter Minihane would have rated you as a 14-year-old? I imagine you weren't the easiest kid.
No, I was not. But I was not but I wasn't like an actual troublemaker. I wasn't like getting fucking arrested or getting like I was just a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, I was not an easy kid to have for sure. Yeah. Hello.
Kirk, how's it going?
It's going fine. Wow, boy, these calls are all over the place today. Yeah.
So I've called a couple times, and the phone number, when I look at my iPhone, underneath it says Mahaffey, PA, or Mahaffey or something.
Uh-huh.
I looked that up, and I'm telling you, it is the perfect spot for a live show. Population, I think this was out of 20, but the population was 368.
What's the name of the town? Give it to me again. Where in Pennsylvania?
Mahaffey, Mahaffey. I'm probably fucking the pronunciation up. Mahaffey.
Okay. You get that, Steve? Oh, I see it. No, I don't see it. Do you have it, Steve?
I think it's Mahaffey. Those are F's, Mahaffey. Not S's.
Is that right?
Well, I'm an idiot.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Population 354.
It's 368 I'm seeing here, but go ahead.
There is one issue. If you check their demographics, they are 100% white.
Ooh,
so in
Steve.
2020.
I'm seeing that right now. Jesus Christ.
Just moved to the top of the list.
That's ridiculous. I mean, it looks like it's got a nice covered bridge in town. Notable people, Melvin L. Brown. Who can forget? Well, the poor guy died in the war. He was 19 years old. Jesus. Medal of Honor for his actions in the Korean War. I don't know. I mean,
seems like it may lack the necessary infrastructure.
Where are we going to do the show, caller?
I mean, I haven't done that much research.
Well, I mean, you're calling. I mean, you know.
So basically, you found a little town in Pennsylvania, and
I do like the idea that's connected to the phone thing. That's kind of interesting.
If you don't see that sort of destiny, that seems predetermined, if you ask me. The fact that that's where I guess it's Google Voice, whatever you're using, that's where it's routed from, maybe?
I'm looking at Starlight Lounge and Restaurant, Steve. What are you being an asshole for?
I'm not being an asshole.
930 Market Street, Mahaffey, Pennsylvania. Open, by the way, open on Saturday nights till 11 p.m. Am I seeing... you're tickling my nuts a little here, caller.
All right.
I'm seeing a bar.
That's what I called for.
First, I'm seeing people smoking in this bar, which is interesting. One of the pictures, so you go through the Google images of it. The fourth picture is someone giving the middle finger in the bar. You have a pool room. I'm pretty sure Big Bricks had a pool room, Steve. Remember, you and I, you tried to calm me down before I fired somebody in there. All right.
Well, they've got a golf course.
I'm not saying no yet. How's that, caller?
I appreciate that. That's good. Hey, listen, I'll be the first one to sign up if you pick there.
Thank you very much. How far is Mahaffey, Pennsylvania from here, Steve? There's a drive. 7 hours and 40 minutes.
Not bad.
Easy. Easy peasy. So it's closer to, say, Pittsburgh. Closer to Ohio than, say, New York. Huh. All right. Doesn't look like looks like a town that could use us.
Hopefully they're more welcoming than the people of Colorado.
That's true. That's true. I mean, well, they're not open yet, right? Our place, the Starlight Lounge. Oh, it is open. It's open at 7 a.m. Let's give them a call.
Ooh, that's what is it, the third shift?
Let's give them a call. It's been a while since we've done this. Late night food, all you can eat. It looks a little beat up to me. I'm just saying. I'm not passing judgment.
Starlight.
I have a question for you, if that's okay. Live tape.
Okay.
Do you have a seat? If you're having a bigger crowd there, what's the biggest amount of people that could be seated in your restaurant?
I think our capacity is 125.
Your capacity is 125. No, okay. All right. And you're open till 11.
Oh, wait. Wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
Our
Take it.
60. As of right now, yeah. Yeah, it's a 60. We're at a quarter.
Because of
25%.
COVID? So it's capacity 60. Okay. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Have a Starlight Day. Thank you. Well, there you go. So the capacity is 60. What?
Have a Starlight Day.
Well, why not? 60's tough.
Yeah.
That's
an indoor live show in the COVID era is going to be tough.
That's going to be tough. That's going to be a tough sell.
Yeah.
It's a good point. Okay. Well,
it's not good.
I expect. I think you think you're Marty Mush now.
No.
All right, we'll take one more call. If they're still, are they people still on the line?
No.
Oh, we're good.
We're good.
Oh, good. All right, perfect. All right. The secret to stay. Well, we have a caller asking about what to do when you're running. What I should have said to the guy right away was, well, you brought a good point up with tri-state running, but I also said, get your Tommy John underwear on. Because that is the most comfortable running underwear I've ever worn in my life. I'm on right now. I'm running this morning. It has changed my running life. No adjusting, no worrying. Like in the past, I've been grabbing my nuts the whole time while I'm running. That is over because of Tommy John. Top shelf, the best underwear, cool cotton underwear. It's like having your own body air conditioning. It is true. Upgrade to Tommy John today. Do it. The best pair you'll ever wear, or it's free guarantee. Tommy John, no adjustment needed. Go to TommyJohn.com/Kirk to get 20% off site-wide. That's TommyJohn.com/Kirk for 20% off site-wide. TommyJohn.com/Kirk. See site for details. The best underwear you'll ever wear in your life. That is a Kirk Minihane guarantee. You will not need a refund. And thanks to Bespoke Post, boxofawesome.com, code Kirk. And Milton's, of course, Milton's.com. Anything else, Steve?
Defund Social Security and eliminate Obamacare in the middle of a pandemic. End of quote.
What was it? What did he say?
End of quote.
That's right. I forgot. The poor guy. Jesus Christ. Where's he today?
He's still better than Dale Arnold.
That's true.
At reading a teleprompter.
Does he have Cameo, Joe? Or no?
Not yet.
A couple months.
Hunter might. If things, if things get bad enough, and he has,
sure he does. Jesus. All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.
I'm back. I forgot. Got on the show the way we started it.
Oh, Jesus, yes.
From the great state of New Jersey. Back with the E Street Band. I think it's weird that nobody at Barstool has mentioned Ellie Shin at all, or no?
It is a little strange, yeah. Gets back to my original supposition.
Sort of legal thing?
No. That she's maybe
not
that well liked.
Could be true.
Maybe she was kind of in it for herself.
Aren't we all? Except for me?
Of course, except for you.
Okay. Is Steve Province apologized yet before I call it a day?
Yeah. Well, he tried to call.
Well, that
didn't sound very contrite.
No.
He tweeted, anyone have directions to the Lambley cave?
Oh, boy. That sense of humor again. Might just be time for him to retire. What's that?
Yeah, it doesn't sound contrite at all. I'm looking at the Minifan thread. Looks like problems are only getting worse. I wouldn't plan on YouTube content for a long time.
No? Well, okay.
Long time.
All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Goodbye.